Hello and welcome to another episode of O Faces. I'm your host, Mrs. Mocha, and we're echoing Mr. Mocha. And sorry we're late. We're back here on the Dirty Girls Corner.
Hey guys!
With Megan today.
We are missing someone. She's a little busy getting some dick.
Carrie canceled on us because she thought penis was more important.
I mean, I
and
guess
she's listening, so fuck you, Carrie.
We will let it go this one time. I mean, that is a good reason to miss it.
She's on.
Oh, maybe she'll chat with us.
Yeah.
Hey, baby cakes. Hope that D was good.
Yeah.
I hope he would exercise some demons for you.
Oh my God, freaking Carrie. Freaking Carrie. Oh, we got a requested person. Oh, it's Carrie.
Don't let her on.
Hey, Carrie.
Carrie.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
baby.
Carrie.
Hi.
Okay, how was the D?
Sorry. Boy, I'm really glad I missed going over there with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, we just started anyway.
I'm really glad that it was worth missing us for.
Sure.
I only said fuck you just because I was mad, but I was only mad because I was jealous.
We just miss you, that's all.
Yeah, no, I've had my days backwards all week, so my apologies. I just booked too much for one evening.
Well, it's kind of my fault because we were going to do Wednesday, and then I had to switch because my kids, so.
It's okay. We'll allow it.
I'm sorry.
We'll allow it. No big deal.
You guys are getting started a little late. What's that about?
Technical difficulties.
You know how we are trying to work all this stuff.
Yeah.
Find our headphones.
Exactly. Yeah. Mr. Mocha wasn't helping very much today. I'm just kidding. He was.
He was.
It was actually my fault. We were late today. So, and normally it's not me. It's me rushing him to do stuff. So there's that.
All right, Miss Mocha, I heard that you have some
I don't really have
horror stories for us.
So I did some horror stuff while Mr. Mocha was gone. Oh, God, he's in the room.
Oh, we have to wait till he leaves. He can't hear this.
All right.
It's a secret.
So he left Friday before Thanksgiving. Yeah, he left the Friday before Thanksgiving. He didn't come home until Tuesday. And Friday, I just so happened to have someone message me that hasn't messaged me in a long time and was like, hey, I'm in town. What are you up to? And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
You're
What
like,
are
you baby,
up
come
to?"
on.
Exactly. So he came over and I did some things. I can't talk about it because I'm worried he listens, but it was really good.
What? Well, if
really
it's good, it's fine.
It was really good.
No, we need details.
Yeah, that's not enough.
I'll tell you outside of Dirty Girls.
No. What'd you lick his asshole? I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure that you want.
Megan.
We don't know who he is. It's fine.
I don't want him listening in though. So, anyway.
I lick ass all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, but some things are weird about it. So
whatever. You're not saying his name. It's
it was
fine.
Unexpectedly because I'd had a really shitty week at work because I was leader on call a week. So you're just on all the time.
She needed some stress reliever dick.
But I didn't know that I needed it. And so, because I was I literally messaged him and I was like, listen, if you're not coming, I'm going to bed. So let me know.
Because you were also tired. You were stressed and tired.
Dude,
so you were kind of like, do I really need this dick or not?
I was like, I don't even want to take a shower. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay? So he says, wow, you're just going to bed? And I was like, unless you're on the way, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, no, I'm already on the way. I'm 20 minutes away. I was like, well, I'm getting in the shower.
You're like, fine, okay.
Yep. Came over. I haven't drank in a while. Probably since last 30 Girls Corner. And so we had some drinks. And it actually ended up being really nice because he's legitimately my friend too.
So you could hang out.
Yeah, so we chilled for a little bit.
Decompress that way
right,
too.
But I looked like a total whore when he got here. And I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, you got all slutted up?
I had a sheer dress on with nothing under it. And he was like touching my titties the whole time. But anyways, it was good.
It was like good conversation while he titty stroked.
And then I was like, okay, let's go fuck. And he was like, okay. So it was really freaking good. And then so Saturday, I had another play date. I ended up going to the strip club. And
wait, which one did you go to? Are you allowed to say that? Oh yeah,
I went to Pony. Yeah,
nice,
and then took someone home from there. And
a stripper?
No.
Oh,
girl, come on. You know me better
girl,
than
that's
that.
who I would have taken home.
No.
I'd be like, come on, baby.
No, I mean, I was looking for the dude, so I brought somebody home.
Wait, so you went by yourself?
Yeah.
Bitch, that is a badass
While
fucking
Mr. Mocha was
move.
gone. But here's the thing, Mr. Mocha's...
okay, that's a new thing I want to do one day.
But wait,
Walk
Mr.
into a
Mocha
strip
knows
club by
all
myself.
of the like management and stuff there because he knows some people that worked there for a while. So
you felt kind of...
I was comfortable enough that I was like...
to walk in there, single female, be like, I'm at a strip club by my fucking self.
Yeah, so I did that, and that was really freaking fun.
Yeah.
And it's funny how, like, strippers want to talk to all the women. Like, there were, like, 3 women that just came and, like, sat down with me, and she was like, you don't have to give me $1. Just let me sit here. I just need a break. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure.
sure.
Yeah, you can just chill. So
They're tired of those creepy dudes rubbing up on them.
I did get some drinks for them.
Oh, that's nice.
And then one of them bought me a drink. And I was like, damn, okay.
Well, yeah, they're probably making that money.
Yeah. So, but of course I looked like all slutted up and shit. So there was that. But it was, and then, so that's
so
not
that
the
was
end.
just a random new guy. How'd that go?
Great. So
those are usually wild cards. You never know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, no, it was fucking great. So, and then he Ubered me home.
So a gentleman and a good fuck.
Yeah,
I like him.
I Ubered myself there because I knew I was gonna drink.
Yeah.
And then he Ubered me home.
Very nice.
Yeah, when I just told Mr. Mocha where I was the whole time, and went home and went to bed. Then so Sunday. That's not the end of the story.
Goodness, every day of the week.
So, I mean, he was gone. I wasn't getting any penis at home.
I'm trying to imagine what my life would be like if I had no children at home and no husband at home. The chaos the trouble that I could get into.
Well, so Sunday I had another, random person. I think, dudes know when Mr. Mocha's gone.
They're like, ooh, let me get
literally dick was flying out from everywhere. And I was like, okay. So I had another guy that actually came to one of our parties that messaged me, but it was his first party, so he had a hard time because it was his first lifestyle,
just
anything
overwhelming
party.
A little bit.
Yeah, and there's just a lot happening here. So he came over and he was good, and then his friend came not long after that. Mr. Mocha's like, what are you doing? I was like, well, somebody else is coming.
You're living my dreams here.
So his friend
living my dreams.
His friend came after that, and it was great. And that was my weekend. That
sounds fantastic.
I was definitely very satisfied.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I was very satisfied.
Carrie, do you want to tell us anything about your night?
Yeah.
I'm missing your voice.
No, I was just listening to Mrs. Mocha, and damn, that is just adventurous and sexy and naughty fun. I love it.
I know. Look at our girl being such a good little slut.
Well, when Mr. Mocha's, I think it's crazy. When Mr. Mocha's home, I want to be home, with him and doing. And if I do something, it's here. But oh my God, her pussy's super hairy. Sorry, random thoughts. We're watching porn.
Shocking.
Yeah. So, anyways, when he's home, I do want to be around him. So I don't really. It's not that I don't play as much. I just don't. I'm not as adventurous because I want to be home with him.
Yeah.
So when he was gone, I was like,
okay,
damn, he's gonna be gone till Tuesday, man, and then I'm gonna have all my freaking family here and all of. You gotta
get the crazy out before the family comes.
Yeah, I should probably do some real wild shit while he's gone. Because, too, it also turns him the fuck on. when I do something like that, and then I'll
And
call
let
him
him know
afterwards.
what you did. Yeah.
Even though like one night I was super dick drunk and never called him afterwards. I went to bed. It was like 11:30.
I think if I went to a strip club by myself, Tommy would probably be like, "Oh my gosh, please tell me what happens." Just like he'd probably be like texting me wanting updates because he'd just imagine me like out by myself looking all hot.
I didn't like give him like a play-by-play, but I definitely like told him like what I was doing, like as it was all happening or whatever.
Yeah, no, I think he'd just be like, "What's happening?"
Yeah,
because I've never done that before, so I think he would.
I mean,
just be
I think like my first venture out like by myself, lifestyle-wise, was one of a house party. Mr. Mocha used to work for an airline, so he was gone 6 days out of 7. So it was either like go to a party by myself or just don't do anything and be like stay-at-home mom Mary Poppins, which doesn't work for me all the time.
Yeah,
I love my children, but I feel like my release is lifestyle.
Yep.
So I'm
like responsible mom like 75-80% of the time, and then like freako slut.
Yeah, it's like it all busts out at one time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. So I went to a house party. I think it was Truman's house party.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it wasn't far from our house, and I think it was their very first house party, and I did meet another couple there, but it was just kind of for safety purposes. It wasn't like, oh, I have to go there and play with them. It was more just like,
hey,
a good
can
time.
I have somebody kind of here that I know?
Right.
Yeah.
So we go, and I actually had a really good time. I don't think I even played with anybody at the party, but as usual, I was naked. And
naked socializing.
I found out like 6 months later that that's how a couple actually remembered me, because I was really crazy, and I like walked up to her and hugged her naked, and that was their first party ever. So I think she said I scared her a little bit, and then she realized that I was kind of harmless. So I was like, oh, whoopsie, sorry. Hey, what's up?
Whoopsie, I just pushed my bare breasts up against you.
She said hello to me like on Facebook or somewhere, and I was like, hey, do we know each other? She was like, oh yeah, we met at whatever party.
You might not remember.
You were naked, and then I looked at her pictures. I was like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? Because you know me, at a party, I'm like a party hopper.
Oh yeah.
And because it was like,
well, I need to see their face. I don't remember names very good.
You would have remembered them once because they were very quick to go into everything. So you would have remembered this particular couple, but they were super nice, and like I realized then that couples are awesome, but I didn't play as much at couples parties. It was more like I hate to say it, but like a social event.
Hanging out with friends.
Yeah, exactly. So I had a good time, but then I eventually, like, the more stuff I went to by myself, because I even started going to trap by myself because Mr. Mocha was gone all the time.
That's another thing I need to try. We talked about that.
Here's the thing. If you go with Tommy first and kind of get to know the staff and this, that, and the other.
No, I already know all of them.
The newer ones? I haven't been in so long.
Yeah, no, some of them I still know.
Because the manager's gone. Like, yeah,
I know.
anyways.
I still know some of them.
But
I just have never done that. But I feel like I'd walk in, I'd feel like a boss bitch.
As long as I know the people, like, surrounding me, so I know that if I walk up to that person, I can say, like, the locker attendant guy. Mm-hmm. If I walked up to him and said, like, hey, this, like, can you talk to me?
Hey, can I stand here for a minute?
Yeah, and he would be like, oh, yeah, and he would automatically, because he's cock-blocked for me before, he's like, hey, man, are you good?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? She's good.
Yeah,
and like tell
she's
them
hanging
to go
out
on.
with me.
So
she's hanging out with me.
I am going alone, but I'm still going to places that I'm comfortable
yeah.
at. So it's not like, it's not super.
Totally by yourself.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I did a lot of stuff by myself in the beginning, so I haven't done any alone things.
In a while.
And it was nice. It was really nice. Yeah, like I felt a lot of stress relief before we had a shit ton of people in the house for Thanksgiving.
That's good.
Because I may or may not have felt like I was going to kill everyone while they were here.
Yeah, I might have been high a couple times when we were surrounded by family.
Listen, our two older ones, they smoke weed, and they were literally like, "We're gonna go take a walk." I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, can I come too?
Yeah. So
with Tommy, I was like, okay, look,
yeah,
I'm gonna need a little.
Yeah.
Like we were staying at like grandparents' house because we went out of town.
It's like overwhelming
staying
vanilla.
at other people's houses.
Yeah.
We're constantly around family. Like there's like we were with grandparents all the time. So we're like, there's like China dolls and doilies. And I'm just like, oh my God. One bathroom. Oh my gosh. The shower that we had to shower in is like up to Tommy's shoulders where the water came out.
He had to do
It's
a
like
squat
an old
to wash
house.
his
I'm like,
hair.
how did you even wash in that shower? It's so
Is your
short.
ass really clean?
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, like, I think that's what I wanted to talk about today too. I think like family time is good, but it's so hard to be vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, it's very hard to be vanilla because even Q came over and visited.
When your family was
Well, my
here.
family was here, which is fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Mocha invited him, and we've had a few lifestyle guys come to like some of our event or like some of our family stuff because we know they know how to
Yeah,
act.
and they're friends, and
Yeah,
you keep
so-
it. Yeah, keep it.
Right. So they've come in and like done whatever, and so I think he was kind of overwhelmed because again, my dad's a Southern Baptist preacher. So
Don't
like
say
his
anything.
first question always, listen, I give everyone a pre-warning. Like my dad's a preacher. He's going to ask you if you go to church, what do you do? Da 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 da. Like it's going to be because that's just
An
him.
interview, yeah.
Yeah, it's just him. So he of course, I don't think he gave him like the third degree, but I did see them over there having like a really long discussion. So here's the best and the most inappropriate part. So my mom
Yes, that's the part we want to
and
hear.
my sister-in-law have always been, I would say for a vanilla person, very inappropriate around Mr. Mocha. Fine.
Oh, so
you
they
know,
were checking out the cute.
Listen, so this story is my sister-in-law, like probably 2 years ago on Thanksgiving, she was in school to be a nurse. So she asked Mr. Mocha, like, hey, can I do like everybody's blood pressure? And we're like, yeah, sure. She's literally puts the cuff on his arm, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everybody. She puts the cuff on his arm, and my brother's like this little skinny like dude or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's saying, oh my God, it's so big. I don't think the cuff's going to fit on it. And she's staring at his dick the whole time. My brother's sitting across from us. So it takes a lot to make Mr. Mocha uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable as fuck. And I'm looking at him because I'm
You're
standing
like,
behind my
girl,
brother.
yeah, it ain't just his arm.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you dumbass? Like, there's people standing. We can all see you. Mm-hmm. But it's just funny sometimes. I don't want to say all vanilla people, but there's a good amount of vanilla people that think that other people are stupid to what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like,
You're like,
I'm
I
not
see you
jealous,
looking at
but
us,
I'm
too.
literally like, my brother can see you doing that, dum-dum.
Well, and you want to call him out.
I didn't though. I
No,
was
but
just
you
like,
want-
whatever.
you're like, I
but
see what you're
Mr. Mocha
doing.
got up from the whole like situation because he was like, I'm not trying to offend your brother. We
Yeah.
do have some boundaries when it comes to like vanilla shit. So
Yeah.
this year, let's fast forward to this year. So Q walks in. He might be mad that I told the story, but I don't care. So he walks in and he's in there.
Q, it's
this
fine.
Dum-dum comes in, first of all, and I hope he hears that, in fucking sweatpants, okay?
Gray ones?
No.
Okay.
But they were like,
But still.
you've seen like
Cute.
the type of pants that he wears. So he
Cute.
comes in like
That's-
sweatpants.
Can't be doing that.
And I'm fine with
You're asking for that.
when I'm vanilla, I'm vanilla. Like
Me too.
I don't have any like in between. I'm either vanilla or I'm fucking wild as fuck. But my family's there, my kids are there. I like to just respect that,
Yeah, I feel you. I'm like
We're in the
that too.
kitchen and my mom's almost 60 and she's newly single. And she is a hoe. Okay? She literally says, oh, where did you meet him? So my mom knows we're in lifestyle. So like the secret
You're like,
code.
Mom, I'd be fucking that man.
No, the secret code is that I met him at Kroger.
Oh, okay.
So like if there's other people around, she knows that they're like lifestyle related. That doesn't necessarily mean that I played with them or I've done anything with them, but she just knows like, cause she doesn't know enough about it for me to have to go into that. So I just said, we met at Kroger, and I laughed and she goes, oh, well, I might change flavors for him. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Mom. So that happens. Then not even like 30 seconds later, my sister-in-law walks in the kitchen and she was like, damn, I had to look down at my fucking hand to make sure I was still fucking married. He could get it. And I was like,
Okay, see?
why
we
am
are
I in a
all
family of whores?
No, that's the thing. Everybody's got some hoe.
No, I agree.
They just,
I
some
wasn't
of
mad
us
at
are
them at
more
all.
willing to let it out.
I literally was not mad at them at all, but I think because both of them know that I'm lifestyle, like they're comfortable, which is good, but like they say stuff in front of people that I would never say anything in front of.
Yeah.
I'm not. My dad probably knows I'm in lifestyle, but he doesn't want it confirmed,
He
and I
doesn't-
would
yeah.
not talk to him
Don't
around.
ask, don't tell.
So, wait, it gets more inappropriate. We're not even done yet, okay? So then, sorry, we're just talking about my Thanksgiving, guys. If you have any comments, just jump in. So then Mr. Mocha feels like that it's a good idea, because I usually don't drink with my dad here just because it's not his thing.
Yeah.
We will drink, but just he won't know it. Like, we don't blatantly put it in his
that's
face.
our.
'Cause it's
we
his-
were all had Yetis.
Right. So...
Just don't ask us what's in here, and we won't tell you. It's fine.
I'm still respectful. Right. So
same.
we just didn't. So Mr. Mocha and Q come to the basement and they get a cup full of fucking Hennessy. Okay. Oh, God. And Mr. Mocha comes upstairs and I was like, what you drinking? Because he's looking like he's feeling good.
Yeah.
We haven't eaten today.
Oh, geez.
We haven't eaten yet. It's like 2 p.m. So long story short, I'm sitting at the table with my freaking dad. Mr. Mocha was like, I'm going to sit over here. Daddy's going to sit over here next to you, like touching me and shit and grabbing my hair. And I was like,
In front of your dad.
are you okay? What the fuck? So my dad, of course, is getting
Dad's like,
uncomfortable.
no, her daddy's already over here.
Right. Calm down. You're not my daddy for the day. Damn.
You're not daddy right now.
One day.
You're going to
So-
be daddy tonight.
He was fine. He ended up like passing out after his cup of Hennessy, so it was all good. And then, I mean, it was a good day overall. It's really stressful for me though because
You're trying to micromanage it a little bit to kind of control the situation.
one of our older daughters, because my dad's just very like he's very passionate. We're gonna put it that way about religion and.
Yes. Hey,
the things he wants to say.
Yes, I have some of those in my family too, yes.
My daughter's like fiance or boyfriend walks in and they're getting engaged soon, but she doesn't know that. So it doesn't matter. She doesn't listen to this inappropriate podcast with their mom anyway. So that's great.
Yeah.
So anyways, my dad walks in he'd never met him before. So he walks in the kitchen and he's such a sweet kid. And my dad was like, oh, you're so-and-so? We're about to have a conversation later. And I looked at my dad. I was like, yo, no, we're not.
We're
you
not
could
doing,
call him. We're not doing that today.
conversation.
Yeah. So anyways, we don't want to get off subject, but that was it's not that I care that my family's inappropriate. It's that just to, like, be a little discreet about it. You know, like there's literally kids running around everywhere. Like there's too many dynamics in the room for you to be super inappropriate. You know what I mean? And
for me, it's like, I just don't like, if I'm going to be it, I'm going to be it. And if I'm not, I'm like the opposite. So it's like even at home, Tommy will like grab my ass or something in front of the kids. And I have to be like a mom. So I'm like, honey, don't do that. You know, like, but if I wasn't with the kids, I'd be like, yeah, guess that, baby. You know? I don't know.
And I have to say, I think Mr. Mocha and I've always been like that way around the kids. So I've never said anything to him. But also when they were little, like he was more appropriate.
Like, we're still physical, but like, it's almost like I think really nasty, perverted things like that. Like sometimes I'll think of a joke or like he'll say something. Yeah. And it's almost like I let him be the more inappropriate one. And I'm like, I'll just kind of giggle or laugh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When really in my mind, I think of like some really nasty shit, but I can't say that out loud in front of my kids. So I'm just
What's that song on TikTok? Something about bring me that dick. So I'll have to find it. We'll have to play it on the next episode. But no, I mean, I agree. You have to have some level of appropriateness until they're like old enough. Now we're still appropriate. They don't know about our life so much. Yeah. So, but we're kind of like, we know you guys are doing the same fucking thing, so don't say shit to us about it.
Well,
you know?
My 9-year-old has all of a sudden started moaning and saying daddy. And I'm like, he's like, daddy. And I'm like, what are you doing that? I'm like, stop doing that. And he's like, why? What does it mean? And I'm like,
what have you been watching, motherfucker?
I don't know where I got it. I don't call Tommy me daddy. I don't do that, so I don't know where he's getting
Maybe
it
he's
from.
watching porno. You should probably check his iPad. He's 9.
No, he hasn't. I really did check his. But
You need to put some restrictions on that.
But I'm like, well, he's the one that will like, he's on his hoverboard and he's like humping the air. I think it's just ingrained in him.
So dumb.
But I'm like, you got to stop doing that. And he's like, why? What does it mean? Why? And I'm like, that's kind of like sexual sounding, like sexy.
Yeah, that's
and you're a
inappropriate,
kid.
buddy.
Well, he doesn't know what sex is. So I'm like, it's kind of like sexy sounding. And you're a kid and you're saying daddy. So that sounds kind of weird. But I'm like, dude.
I would have just been like, hey, are you saying that at school?
He probably is.
Oh my God. And you haven't gotten
I
a
have
phone call
no
yet?
doubt. He is such a
awesome.
weirdo perv. For real. He's a perv. It's ingrained in them.
We have a few kids that are pervs and then a few kids that are probably pervs, but they aren't as open about it.
See, well, yeah, that's my older and my younger are like secretive pervs. And the middle one's just like, I'm going to say all kinds. He's the one that walked downstairs and was like, I got a big old dick. And I was like, excuse me? What the fuck? I'm like, do you even know what that means? And he's like, your wiener? And I'm like, what? How do you even know that? Like, what the hell?
I mean, I'm sure he's in school. Maybe somebody in school has said that
yeah,
to
we're
him.
going to have to do the talk next year, man. I can't.
The talk. Man, I did the talk.
He's
I
in
can't
third
think.
grade.
Doesn't matter. I did the talk super early. They have
I
a
did
whole
it in
book.
fourth.
They have a whole book.
Fourth,
I had to
feel
do
like
it
fourth
early
is a
though
good.
because I kept having more kids. So like the kids kept asking me like, where do kids come from? This, that, and other. So I got like a book.
Yeah.
And then my neighbor ended up calling me like the next day and she was like, did you know that your oldest brought over a book to my house that was super inappropriate? I was like, sorry, we bought that book for them to know about anatomy.
You're like, look, it's a part of life, people.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I heard your Thanksgiving was interesting.
Was it? What was my?
What
no,
did
with
your
the old lady.
husband telling?
What?
Wasn't your husband telling secrets?
Oh yes, yeah.
You see how I had to look at you?
Yeah. My husband basically outed us to his 2 younger sisters.
He didn't really out you. He just told them.
Well, I mean, yeah. So basically,
So
they
it's your
said something
sisters?
about.
Or
yeah,
his sisters?
His sisters.
Okay,
He's
okay.
the oldest.
Okay.
So they went to go visit their grandmother. Mm-hmm. And the 3 of them went, almost like a little sibling bonding little thing. And so I stayed at the other grandparents' house with all the kids and stuff. That's the day I smoked some weed. But anyways, so yeah, this was all Tommy's family. But so pretty much they were all like talking and something about one of them said something like, well, open relationships don't ever work, right? Like I think they were talking about like, you know, having a side boy. I don't know, like just random stuff. And Tommy goes, I mean, do they though? Or I think they do though sometimes. And they were like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, they were like, never mind. I don't know if I want to know. And he's like, well, you need to think about if you want to know. And if you want to know, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And so then basically he told him, and so I need to talk to my brother because I guess my brother told someone that my other sister-in-law knows because they both live out west in the same state, and she does some girl's hair that my brother knows. And he basically said something like, told them, oh yeah, I think they're on some website so they can fuck black people.
What the fuck?
I was like, what? I was like, where did he get
and like
that?
that's the shit.
And he's never said anything to
But
us.
here's the thing. That's the shit that like turns into gossip because what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like,
How about we got on a website to fuck couples and other people?
Why black people? Like, so then I'm
Wow.
like, what has he seen or
Racist
heard?
much?
Yeah, what has he seen or heard that? Well, I'm wondering if he like saw some black girl titties
the
on
thing.
Tommy's phone or
Oh wait,
something
no.
like that.
The likelihood is that they saw you on SDC, and he's on the same fucking site.
So this is my same brother.
I'm getting vodka. Pause.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
talking. This is your same brother.
This is my same brother who texted Tommy and was like, "Hey, you have an OnlyFans, right?" And he's like, Tommy was kind of like, yes. why?
Wait, Tommy has an OnlyFans?
Yeah, well, to look at other people. Like,
Gotcha. Okay,
almost like you have an account.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like, have you ever, like, subscribed to someone?
I gotcha.
And so he's like, yeah. And he's like, hey, well, can I use your login or whatever? Because there's some girl I used to work out with, and I found out she has an OnlyFans, but I don't want, basically doesn't want his wife to know he's looking at OnlyFans. Some girl's OnlyFans. And I'm on Tommy's OnlyFans. Like, I'm one of his people.
Right.
He subscribes to.
Right.
And so he's like, I don't know if you can do that. Because he would see me.
Yeah.
If he gave him his
Password.
info.
Yeah.
And he'd know I was on OnlyFans. And so he's like, or you can just like, Venmo me, let me use your credit card and I'll just sign up or something like that. And I'll Venmo you the money. And Tommy's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that instead. That sounds like a better plan. Like, you cannot get on my OnlyFans. You're going to see your sister like riding a bunch of dudes.
Listen, did I tell you the story that the time that my brother went through my phone?
No. I don't think so.
He was traumatized.
Yeah, I don't let nobody touch my phone.
Opened it, and I just stared at him and was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm looking at your phone. I was like, good luck.
Yeah, I'd be like,
and I'm
do
staring,
not swipe.
And he opened like the first picture and was like, oh my God. And I was like, that's what you get for going through people's fucking phones.
Yeah.
So I hope that's ingrained in your brain forever.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
and you never look at my fucking phone again.
That's probably why my kids have probably accidentally saw something and I didn't even know probably.
I mean, you should be a little smarter about that.
No, I don't.
Just kidding.
I try really hard not to ever let them touch my phone anymore.
So, I was a dumbass. Let me just tell you about this. So when the older girls were younger, one of them said, hey, can I look at your phone? I'm such a dumbass. Okay, I'm just going to say that out loud. I was a dumb fuck. Okay.
They're like, sure.
I handed the phone not thinking about anything. And then like 15 minutes later, I was like, oh, I need my phone back. Because it dawned on me I had just made videos with Mr. Mocha.
Oh, jeez.
On my phone. And they were still in my like regular folder, not my hidden folder.
Yeah. I know. Well, because
So years later, they tell me that they saw the videos.
Yeah.
I was like
years later. They just were traumatized at the time but didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. They literally told me, like, oh, yeah, we saw that moment. I was like, oh, my fucking God.
Well, even,
oh, my God. I was
but
so
it's not just us, though. So, like, my sister is, like, total prude, okay?
Okay.
But every once in a while, she's kind of like, cheers. Mm-hmm. So, every once in a while, like, if she wants something at the store, like, that's really expensive, which I think this is so funny because this is not how my life works. But she'll just like send a little like quick pic of her pussy to her husband and be like, "Can I buy this bag?" And he's like, "Sure, babe." But anyways, that's like the most freaky my sister gets. Anyways, her little daughter, I guess it synced with her iPad, and her daughter was like, Mom, there's a vagina on my iPad. And her mom's like, oh my gosh, how did that get there? I don't know whose that is. And she's like, it was mine.
Well, at least you don't recognize her own stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So I'm like, I try really hard. I'm like, nope, that's why you have an iPad. You don't need my phone. Nope, no games on my phone.
We literally tell the kids, like, once they got older, we just told them, like, no, we bought you freaking thousands of dollars of phones. Why are you touching ours? If you want a phone, you need to charge your own freaking phone.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
Anyways.
Oh, this guy on the porn is eating
Did you see him
pussy.
eating her booty?
No, I didn't see that
He was
part.
like caressing it and like kissing it all soft, and
Girl.
he was all nerdy with his glasses. He got bifocals. He's killing it.
Oh, you know what? I heard a story from a guy that I've played with before that was interesting to me. So, he's like he's probably like 23.
Okay, why'd you whisper that? Like we're
because he's kind of young.
Old ladies or something.
Well, my youngest is 22.
Okay.
What's your youngest?
I'm not gonna say.
Bitch.
I fucked a 19-year-old one time, but I didn't know he was that young.
Oh.
I thought he was like 21, but it was like 6 years ago or something. So yeah.
Well, anyway, so he's like 20, maybe 22, 23, something like that. Anyways, he's pretty young, but I had a play date with him and it was fantastic. Like that's the one I told you about where he was like the oral, it was like, he was like in my pussy and eating my ass and like finger. I was like, 3 dudes were down there. And I was like, what the hell? God, like just, I could just live down there. Damn. Like it was fantastic. Okay. But so anyways, like he's a BBC, but he's pretty light. He's like pretty light skinned. And I gave him a validation on SDC, and like kind of helped him kind of get on there and everything like that. He shows up, I guess some woman like scheduled a gangbang for her OnlyFans or something like that. And then basically told him he was too light. And she didn't want him. Like,
I'm dead. Wow.
It was it was really, he was texting me like it was really rough for him. He was like, I'm already feeling, because he's not like a huge dude. He's not like a really tall, big guy. I mean, he's muscular, he's cut and everything. He's a good looking dude. And he's got an amazing dick and his oral skills are fantastic. But anyways, like, she basically told him, like, you're not dark enough.
Because he wasn't dark enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, that is really shitty.
I mean, that is really shitty, but we all like what we like.
Yeah, but, like, she should have been able to tell that from his SDC profile. Like, why even make him come?
Yeah.
Like, that made, like, it messed with him a little bit. Like, I'm already feeling like I'm not black enough, and then you like,
oh my god,
I'm like, man. I was like, well, baby, you can come fuck me again. Like, what you want to do? Let's go.
We can do some gangbangs.
I'll put you in my gangbang. It's fine.
We got friends.
Yeah.
I don't
mind all the shades. Just give me a while.
I've definitely had all the shades too. I don't discriminate on shade or. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, it's if you got a good personality and you're fun and like. I mean, it really was like really good dick. I'm like, honey, you missed out because that was some pretty good dick.
Yeah, fuck her.
Whatever.
Did I tell you about?
So I tried to hype him up a little bit.
The race play party that we went to.
Oh no!
And I'm sorry if this like brings up any tender spots for anybody, but like we didn't know.
Quite a few guys ask me.
We didn't know that. So it was supposed to be a gangbang for this one lady. So she reached out to us on SCC, and then. I started like chatting back and forth with her and her cuck, and they were like, well, you seem pretty cool. If you want to come too, you can. But it was like a variety of guys. It was black guys, white guys, like it was everybody was there. And she was just like, if you want to, like come to the party, like, come on, it's fine. And we knew I'd played with one of the guys that came before. So I messaged him. I was like, how is she? He was like, oh yeah, they're super cool. You'll be good. No one ever mentioned, but of course we're dumbasses and didn't ask, that it was may or may not have been some race play. So, okay then, no big deal.
I feel like that's something someone would say though.
Here's the thing. It wasn't that I care. If what you do is what you do. That is completely fine.
Well, for me, I like to be mentally prepared for like, if you want some role play shit and you want me talking nasty, I need to know like what you want.
Yeah.
Because like same. Anyways, go ahead. I'll expand on that after you're done with your story. We
go. Everybody there is cool as hell. Like it was just a really good vibe. There were like 10 dudes there, and then it was just her, and she was super cool. She was a yoga instructor, so she was very flexible. I'm saying that for a reason. So like, they basically had moved all of their living room furniture out. They lived in this really big. It was like their house, the living room was very big, and they'd moved everything out, like vaulted ceilings, like beautiful house. She's in the middle of it, and one of our friends that actually has come to one of the parties, I'll tell you who it is afterwards, is in the middle of the living room fucking her. Because I think she may have had like a rape fantasy, which again, to each their own. We all have our like really dark fantasies that we're not going to always tell everyone.
Right.
So I think she had like a little bit of a rape fantasy by a black guy. Okay. And again, if anyone's offended by this, sorry, but we're going to tell the story because it fucking
real life.
happened.
This is real life.
So she freaking, the guy is like fucking her. Sorry, I can't stop laughing because I was so shocked. So the guy's playing with her and he's fucking her and and she was like, yeah, F me with that and we're dick. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, my
You're
God.
like, okay, we
Me
saying
and
that.
Mr. Mocha and like two of the other guys there obviously didn't know either, because I had to walk in the kitchen with two of the other guys and we like kind of laughed. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Mr. Mocha like, what the fuck did we get ourselves into? Because we were only like, together, we were only like 2 years in.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was like a thing. And again, it doesn't offend me if that's like your thing to do.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Well, and as long as you've talked to the person that's involved and they're okay with that as well.
Because I asked her like all kinds of questions. I was like, you know, like, are we just doing a gangbang? Is there like something else that's going to happen? Because I was like, if this is your gangbang, like, you know, I'm respectful. I don't want to mess up your time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I
can
don't
just
have to come.
Right.
I can.
He's good to come by himself. And she was like, no, it's fine. So all of that happens. And then Mr. Mocha jumps in. Well, he was not okay with that because that had never happened to him before. So he like told her that he wasn't okay with it. Fine. But this bitch wanted to wrestle. No, wait. Let me say it in true Southern style. She wanted to wrestle, okay?
Oh, goodness.
Bitch was trying to wrestle Mr. Mocha. Like, she legit had, like, a rape fantasy. So it ended up being a really good night, even though I didn't play that much, because it was so fucking entertaining. Because I'd never seen anything like that before.
You're like, what all is
Mr.
happening
Mocha is
here?
fucking sweating trying to fuck the chick. And I'm sitting back on the couch with like my pocket drink, laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
He's
You're like,
gonna
I'm sorry, am I messing up your fantasy
He's
right
gonna be tired as fuck when we get home. This is gonna be so good. Like, I just couldn't stop laughing. Like, it still makes me like tear up now thinking about it, because it was like I said, we were still so new to, he wasn't, but I was new to those things, and we didn't know that was the expectation,
Right.
which
So
again,
it just caught you off guard.
it was okay. It was fine that it all happened that way, but it still was more like a holy shit. Like, wow, okay.
Okay,
That
here
happened.
we go.
All right, we're doing this. We're in it. We're fine.
Yeah.
So, but I think I heard the N word that night more times than I've heard it in my life. And I was like, and it was, here's the thing. The dudes were fine with it.
No.
And
I've had dudes, I can honestly say I've never said that word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not about that.
No, but I've had.
I even mute myself in songs.
No, I've had guys like ask me to do that.
Yes, me too. And I told him I couldn't. I was dating a guy before, not dating, but I was seeing a guy before Mr. Mocha, and that was like his thing. Like, he wanted me to say that.
I don't know.
So here was the best part. He wanted me to call him that, and he wanted me to throw up on his penis.
Throw up on it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, thank you.
He wanted to like fuck my face until I threw up on it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good.
I mean, some guys like that. I've seen, since Mr. Mocha has started doing OnlyFans and like mini vids and all the other shit.
I've seen some crazy shit.
I've seen more
and
shit.
sorry if you've seen some really weird stuff on my
Oh my gosh,
Twitter.
shut up, dude. No one gives a fuck. I literally saw.
They're like, I am tired of seeing this bitch pee her pants.
It's fine. It's fine. No one gives a fuck. Somebody just laughed.
Hey man, they just laughed.
Thanks, Daniel. There's a lot of
I mean, like,
pissing stuff, you know. Pissing's
I
a
don't
thing.
know. It's one of like my best selling shit. I mean, I guess I'm really good at selling that
if there's
pee in my
kinks
pants.
there's definitely fucking pissing in it. So, and we all know Scarlett and Anya are actually listening.
Well,
no, not Anya. It's Anita. Yeah, there's definitely some
Okay,
pissing
I told
happening.
y'all I'd give a golden shower if anyone needed that for their bingo. I'd be like, I got you. Let me get that.
I'm not gonna pee on anyone, but if someone needs to pee on me, they can.
I'll do it.
Because I know that like I'm a little slutty, but I
just don't really care. Like there's a lot of things.
I don't care. You know, I wouldn't care to pee on someone, and I know that everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I don't want it in my
Like, why are
mouth.
you saying this? But what if your pee smells bad? What if you have?
It's pee, man.
What if you're super dehydrated?
I think
Like-
coffee or asparagus. If you're not really a lot of coffee or asparagus, you're probably safe.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't have that
then you're
problem.
fine.
But
just don't eat asparagus, and you're fine.
no, I won't do that. But I mean, again, like, I just don't. I'm not like even down to.
If
like,
you are asking me to pee on you, you better be ready for
no,
whatever.
but here's the thing. Even
Like,
down to
I'm
like
sorry.
dudes eating my pussy, like I'm so paranoid about myself. I'm not caring about I don't
Okay,
ever want to be the stinky vag chick.
No, but I'm also tired of this, okay? I suck dick like a fucking maniac. They can fucking lick my pussy. I'm tired of dudes going out on their hygiene. Like, no. Before I have a play date, I shower right before, I shave all my shit, I put lotion on. You better lick my fucking pussy, man. Come on. I make fucking love to your dick. And you can't lick my pussy for like 5 minutes? Come on now. Like,
yeah, I think that's why
I feel like guys, it's like it's too easy for them to be like, oh, I don't know if I do that. No. Y'all, step up your game, okay? If I am doing all the shit I'm doing, I'm spitting. I'm using my hands. I'm like stretching my throat out. I'm gagging on that. Like, I'm putting it between my tits. I'm spitting all over it.
Scarlett's jumping
like,
in. She's got some shit to
lick
say.
Some pussy.
Scarlett's got
Let's
some
hear
shit
it,
to say.
Scarlett.
Hey, Scarlett.
She wants that pussy licked.
Scarlett, you're on. Oh, she's just kidding.
Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh. Hey, baby.
No, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hey, baby.
Hey. And hey.
You're breaking up.
Chime in on this. What you were saying.
Stand in a different area in your house.
Oh,
You're breaking
shit.
up.
I heard chime in on this.
Yeah,
oh,
you
shit.
said.
How about now? Am I?
Yep, you're
Yep,
good. Yep.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it, honey.
Okay. Yeah. I feel the same way. It's like, dude, I sucking your dick. Like, my goal is to like suck cock, and you can't. 5 minutes. Like, come on.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost too easy for guys. They just like,
Oh, okay.
they're like, oh, never mind. You know, I'm not going to do that the first time I meet you. You're like, I didn't shave all this shit and just take a shower right before so you could just skip that.
Listen, and you know how many dudes have come over to my house? And I mean, I know this sounds really shitty, and I swear I'm not like a petty bitch, but you know how many dudes have come over to my fucking house and I start sucking their dick and your asshole stinks? Dude, it is right next to your balls and I'm sucking it.
Yeah, so that's fine. We just keep sucking their dick. But we just keep sucking their dick. It's fine if you barely clean yourself and you have like barely trimmed, but it's going to be, you know, like, oh, no, I can't go down on a girl. She might have a stinky vag.
Mr. Mocha literally tells dudes, like when he's bedding them for me, he says, hey, she likes you trim down there because she trims herself and she's super clean. Like, if she's not clean, she'll cancel a play date. And I will. If I feel like that I'm just, like, even a little off from anything, I'll just text and be like, oh, sorry, I can't really do it because, you know, whatever. But I will not have a play date if I'm not okay. But dudes will come over. Okay, so
yeah, but
here's
then
the
they'll
order.
talk shit about our
I know
pussies.
we've talked about this order before. The order for males and females, and sorry again if this is TMI, shit, shower, and then shave. Okay? Or shave, I'm sorry, shit, shower, shave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shave in the shower, though.
Yes. I'm sorry. Had too many vodka shots. But again, like, I just don't get, like, there's YouTube videos on hygiene, guys. There's YouTube videos on freaking eating pussy.
Oh, yeah. I watched one. I got off to that not too long ago.
Do you guys want to know how I learned how to do really good fellatio? I watched fucking Nina Hartley. If anybody knows, literally she's old now, and all of her videos are from like the 80s.
She's amazing at sucking some dick.
She has the best how-to videos. She had a squirting video that she did on a gynecologist table. And she like says, okay, now this is what who is the lady that has the accent that does all the sex shows?
The old lady?
What is her name?
really old
Scarlett.
lady?
I know you know.
The really old lady. She had those little wooden dolls, didn't she?
Yes. What is her name?
Late at night.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
I used to watch her at my grandma's house late at night when no one was awake.
Yes, it's the lady that was like a sex
She had like
therapist.
a little short curly
She's
hair, like
older
permed
with like
curly short hair.
Yeah, she was older with a
Ruth. Isn't it Ruth?
Yes, Dr.
Dr.
Ruth.
Ruth. I remember.
I aspire to be that
Oh, yeah.
lady.
I used to watch that and be like, oh, let me learn some shit.
Oh, wait. Hot wife is jumping in. She knows. Hey, hot wife. Are you there? Oh, she took herself. You're on mute.
Question. There's two little horny old ladies. There was Dr. Ruth.
Yes, it was definitely Dr. Ruth.
She was kind of the first one, but then there's this great Canadian sexologist and sex educator. Her name is Sue Storm, and she also looks like somebody's grandmother. She's got glasses and cute little curly gray hair, and she will just she is no holds barred. There is no subject that's taboo with that woman, and it is like being taught everything you ever wanted to know about sex ed from your like friend's awesomely pot smoking grandmother. Like that's kind of her vibe.
I'll have to.
It was definitely Dr. Ruth. Are you off?
Yeah, you may.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. Which one is it?
We're having technical difficulties again. Okay.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer's the one that has the accent, though.
Yes, she that is like Megan said. That's what I used to watch when I was,
Yeah, I was like secretly
younger.
taking notes, hoping I could like be pervy.
She's always talking about vagina and penis and this and that. And
I was like, oh, let me hear this.
by the time I was in 6th grade, I was educated.
I'm storing this information in my brain for when I can use it one day.
And she was, and literally, I.
But she was like so cute. It was like very. She would tell you it, but then she'd be like, "Okay, you guys have fun with that,"
Yeah.
It was very like educational, but
it was very
just
natural
a little
to
bit
her.
of perv, just a little old lady perv.
It was very natural to
liked
her,
it.
which I loved. But I don't want to keep going back to kid stuff today. But Mr. Mocha and I discussed in the very beginning of our relationship, and everybody can chime in on their opinions about this. But we discussed in the very beginning of our relationship how open we would be with our children, and there are some things that my kids say that I don't want to hear, but I'm glad that they can say it to me because obviously we don't tell them like the dirty details of shit, but we're very good about letting them talk.
They have a safe place to express themselves.
Versus them going to their friend's house and their friend telling them some really stupid information.
That's how we are too.
But I'm going to tell them to start watching Dr. Ruth. But anyways, we're going back to fellatio stories. So I used to watch Nina Hartley.
I'm going to have to look her up.
Yeah.
Nina Hartley.
And I'm telling you, the videos are from like the 80s, but she has
Maybe
videos
I'll get some
of like
new tips.
Fellatio. She has videos on squirting, like how you can make yourself squirt.
Yeah.
If you're not a squirter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's just yeah.
Anyways, I thought that was more of like a mental thing.
I think so. I didn't realize that I just have to relax more.
Yeah,
you really have to relax a lot. But I'm not good at relaxing.
Go.
I'm so not good at relaxing.
Oh, fucking is the only time I can. Somebody asked me, actually, somebody listening. Oh, sorry. How I unwind besides sex. And it's 4:20 or sex. That's the only time. Is at nighttime, I do my edible or I'm fucking. That's really the only time. Other than that, I'm running around like a crazy person, taking care of everybody, going a mile a minute.
I'm telling you, I think that some people don't know that. Holy shit, that's a big penis. Okay.
Oh,
bitch.
she can't hardly slide on it.
You got this. Put some lube on that shit.
Okay, I keep seeing this position. I never do this fucking position. Do you?
Yes.
I don't. If I'm turned that way, I'm like doing
I think she's
reverse
doing that.
Cowgirl.
No, but I
keep seeing that on Twitter. All these girls like this, and
she's
the
doing
black
that
dick.
so she can control how much of the dick is going in. So we're watching porn really quickly. We don't want to. We're
She's
side noting.
reverse cowgirl position, but sitting straight up with her legs out.
She's squatting on the guy's dick, but she's only taking about 3 of the 10 inches of the penis.
Yeah.
So, which is fine.
And
she's
rubbing
just
her clit
controlling
while
what's
she's doing it.
happening. Yeah.
I don't know. I keep seeing that on Twitter. I'm like, I never do that position.
And Hot Wife, thank you for jumping in and letting us know who the lady was because literally we could not think of it. And I've been talking about that for like 2 weeks.
And a new one to maybe look up.
Hold on, we got Stag jumping in. The Stag Life. Hey, Stag Life. You're on mute.
Stag Life, you're on mute.
Oh, maybe they're gone. They just wanted to jump in.
Oh.
Oh, they're there.
So, I probably accidentally tapped the request button. Sorry for that.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah, now you have to say something. Ask a question.
Yeah, ask a question or make a comment.
Okay, so I've been into this tag life thing for a while now, for almost about 5 to 6 years. So I found the life very exciting, the hot wife lifestyle and everything, the emotional part of it especially. And that's why it is, basically. That's why I saw that there's a space going on, and I just joined.
Oh, well, we're glad you joined us.
Thanks for listening in. We appreciate it.
So you like the hot wife lifestyle, but are you? It says you're stag.
So you're stag and vixen, or you're just like, do you watch, or do you play also and she plays? Like,
basically, I'm very new into this, so
still learning a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, to be very honest. And to be fair about it, I'm into almost everything. Like I love sharing, as well as, letting the other person totally take control. And at the same time, like, I don't necessarily, think myself as somebody inferior or something, because, like, that's what my pages and posts are about. But, it's just a kink, that's all. Like, I don't think too far into it. It's just a kink. I think it's pretty normal.
no, but a kink is a good thing. That's a good thing. You can say that it's just a kink, but it's still a part of your life on the side.
Well,
it's just your side hustle.
And if you're new, you're still kind of exploring that and
Right.
seeing what you like and kind of
exactly.
seeing where your interests lie.
Yep.
But
I
yes,
agree with that.
the hot wife dynamic is very, like you said, the emotional aspect is very, I feel like, I have learned a lot about like cuckolding and hot wife since I've been doing the podcast. Meeting like Scarlett and Anya and all those people.
They're professionals.
All our slut sisters, yes.
Yeah, they're professionals on that stuff.
Yeah.
We're not as professional yet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Stag, for jumping in and making some comments.
Even
we
if it was on
appreciate
accident,
Yeah.
we're thanks for coming on for it.
Yeah, we appreciate the accidents. Everyone should
Thanks
jump on.
for being so welcoming, to be very honest. I didn't expect that, but thank you. And it's been a pleasure, to be very honest.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're sweet sluts.
Yeah, sweet and sexy sluts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And by the way, I am a huge fan of Anita, who's a listener here, and she has got a great page, by the way, and Hot Wife, you, and Cuckoldress as well. So I haven't got to check out the host's page yet, but yeah, I'll definitely follow you. I've already followed you.
Oh,
Thank you. We appreciate it. And anytime you want to jump on and ask anything, or if you think of something you want to ask just on the side, you can always DM either one of us.
For sure.
Yep. We're not going to say we're going to get back to you like in one day, because we both have like regular lives, but I try to look at Twitter like once or twice a day.
I'm pretty good unless you're just trying to like find a way to fuck me. Then I might ignore you.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends how you come at me. But
Yeah.
if you just ask a question or something,
He seems fine.
He seems nice.
Stag,
yes.
you're good. You're good.
We'll get to you, baby.
Yeah, exactly. If you think of something you need to ask,
got
let us
you.
know.
We
Yeah,
got you.
exactly. Thank you again for coming on and just saying hello. And Scarlett and Anita, he said he's a fan of yours.
Oh, you got a follower.
I am also a huge fan of Anita. She's just wonderful.
God,
so
I so agree.
Okay, I just want to meet all of you, okay? Like, I'm a fan of all of you, and I feel like it's really... Can I not just drink it up?
Pour it in your cup.
She's making me be civil and, like, pour it
We're
in.
trying to be classy here.
That's, like, barely even a fucking shot, man. That's, like,
I know. That's
3
why I gave it
little
to you,
gulps.
because you have to drive home later. Anita, if you ever want to jump on and say hello, jump on, girl. because you know we all love you. She's laughing.
She's like, I ain't jumping on, bitch.
It's okay. Maybe one day. Maybe one
You
day.
can laugh. It's fine.
Yeah. One day. Anyways, if anybody else wants to jump on and has any questions or anything like that, let us know. You just got to push a little request. Don't ask me how to do it because I'm not. Oh, somebody requested.
They're figuring it out. Look, you guys are so smart.
Oh, it's Naughty. Hey, Naughty.
Naughty baby.
She's just kidding.
No.
Oh, wait. Wait.
There she is.
Hold on. We're going to
always-
let Daddy Latino in, too. Hold on one second.
It always takes a second for it to let the person in, I think.
We're letting Daddy Latino in, too. Hold
Okay.
on 1 minute.
Naughty
Okay,
and Daddy
Naughty,
Latino.
you go. And then Daddy Latino, you got to wait your
Okay,
turn.
Naughty first.
Naughty, go ahead.
Hi, I was just saying hi. My dog is going crazy, so I gotta go get him inside.
Okay. Hey, girl.
Thanks for listening, baby.
Yeah. All right. Daddy Latino, you're up. He was just kidding.
Daddy Latino, you don't want to talk to us?
It says he's connecting. It says he's
Hey,
connecting.
man,
So.
I don't mind the Latinos. Give me a little mocha, baby.
Dude. I can't talk to you right now. Oh, he was just kidding about that. Yeah, he was just kidding. It was an accident.
He got a little scared. I had a cam call this morning, and at first I thought he got nervous and chickened out.
Oh.
It was at 7:30 in the morning. I literally
Ew.
took my kids to the bus stop, and I was like, okay, let's get ready to talk some nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he had quite the role play, quite the nasty shit he wanted to talk
Here's
about.
the thing. I always, the best play dates for me, and I don't know if this is for you, Scarlett, or Naughty, or Hot Wife, but just throw your opinions in there. But the best play dates for me are the ones that end up being the most, the ones you don't expect, the things you don't expect.
Oh, no. I like
there
that.
was one guy that I thought was super nerdy, and it was going to be super crazy. I was like, this is going to be terrible. Da, da, da.
And it
oh
was-
no. He brought me
He just
downstairs.
blow you some fucking
This
mind,
nerdy
baby.
dude, it was almost like it was Clark Kent and Superman. This
Hells
motherfucker
yes.
took off his glasses and was
like, I'm about
pulling
to
my
lay
hands
down
behind
some
my
dick.
back, and he was like, take this fucking dick. And I was like, okay, motherfucker, this is great.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, how do you say it? The Frosted Flakes guy? Great.
This is, oh, yeah, great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's I came upstairs and Mr. Mocha was like, so I guess you had a good time. I was like, holy shit.
Can you tell?
I like that, though.
Oh, Tommy.
I like the surprise.
Okay, so I think Twitter.
It's always the quiet ones.
Facts. Super facts.
I like those ones. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, I always liked the quiet. Either they were a little shy,
Or the ones that are
or a little quiet, funny,
Or the ones that are like Rico Suave. Where
I'm
they're
gonna get you, baby.
They're so respectful and they're so nice and da
I'm
da
like,
da. Then they get you in the bedroom and they're like, I'm gonna take this whore pussy, and you're like, okay, please take it.
Okay, so I think Twitter, quite a few Twitter people saw I had a MILF mobile excursion.
Right. So
Did
you
you see
sucked
that?
a big dick in your minivan.
Yes.
Four times.
When the cops were down the street?
They weren't even down the street. I was in Ingles parking lot on one side. And then we drove around and there was 4 cop cars on the opposite end of the parking lot.
Wow.
I literally could have been arrested.
Judgment, man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Public indecency.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Well, so I parked in that same parking lot to do a cam call, on the spot, kind of hey, are you busy? And I'm like, let me find a spot. I can probably make something happen.
I got this.
Let me take my tits out for you, okay?
No big deal. Just a tip.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this should be fine. There's hardly ever anyone here. It's fine. And then sure enough, I'm like, oh my gosh, we could have been arrested. But it was good enough. I took him home and I had a round 2. But I haven't put that on Twitter yet.
Can I just tell you that Mr. Mocha and I always had like a cover story for that. That if we,
In case you got caught.
either one of us ever got caught
I
with
was
someone else in a
full
car.
naked in
I
that
know.
van.
So we've always said that whoever we get caught with in the car, we would just say to the cops, because we're old enough now that we could say, you know what, we're just trying to spice up our marriage. I'm sorry. Or, no matter who it was.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
No matter who it is. So tip of the week.
Cop will be like,
Tip of the week.
okay, I wish my wife would do that too.
Always
You're right.
wear a wedding band on your play dates if you're going to do it in the car. Yep. And then
I
just
always
be
wear
like,
mine.
I'm sorry, officer. We just really were trying to spice things up. And
I don't think
it
he
just
had one though,
happened.
because he ain't married.
Well, that's okay. Or you just tell the cop, like, don't worry, dude. I'll suck your dick. Let me just show you what you got a little bit.
You want to come up in the van too? Come on, baby.
So I have a story. So there was this one time at band camp that I...
That would be so funny if you really were in band.
No, I wasn't. I was in band. I played the saxophone, so thank you. And the clarinet. Anyways.
Yes.
I definitely had, I have some diversity. My parents made me do a lot of stuff. So I in the back of the car, he happened to be a police officer.
I want me one of them.
So he came to the house and parked in the garage, and we did it in the back of his police car. It was really cramped.
Did he handcuff you? Oh, I'd want him to handcuff me.
No, he didn't.
Oh, if I had a police officer, I'd be like, oh, can you
Let's just put it this way.
Can you like say something naughty on your little radio?
It was like super
and
hot.
cuff me?
It was super hot, but it didn't last very long. So, which is fine. 5 seconds because it was so hot was totally fine.
I've literally. So I don't know if I should say this to him right now.
Is it illegal?
No, it's not illegal.
Okay, then say it. Just don't say a name.
Okay, so I
here.
had I might have talked about this before actually. I put it on OnlyFans, I think. So I had a subscriber that had he did like car repairs, and I had a very specific car repair I needed. And then he told me that he did that, and I was like, oh, I actually need that done. And so he's like, oh, well, I can do it for you. And I was like, okay. So I met him in the parking lot, and I fooled around with him in the back of my van.
How's that a bad thing?
Well, I don't know. I don't want all my subscribers thinking I'm going to fuck them.
No, we're still people, man.
Well, I didn't fuck him, but I did give him a blowy, and I think it lasted like 2 seconds.
No big deal.
I was like, oh, can I get my camera? He's like, I'm about to come. I'm like, oh, never mind, okay.
Well, I was just kidding about that.
I think he was a little
I literally
excited
still think
about
like
the
my
experience.
worst story, not worst story, but my most frustrating story. Because when we first got in lifestyle, I just assumed that like everyone was just as freaky as I am, and they just wanted to fuck, and that everything was going to be great all the time.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. You don't
You don't know. People aren't as freaky as you.
Right. And you don't know that you have to go into it with no expectation.
Yeah.
So I went to this guy's hotel. Because we used to meet at a hotel because we had all of our 20 children living here.
Girl, yes,
Yeah.
I feel you.
So
yeah.
we would always make the single guys get a hotel. So I go there, meet the guy.
Okay, but did they pay for the hotel?
Yeah.
Did you split it?
No.
They paid
They
for it?
paid for it. If you want some pussy, buddy, you can pay for it. I don't care if you're at a Super 8. I do not care.
Yeah.
We
It don't
can
have
fuck.
to be fancy.
Yeah.
I just need a place
And I
that my
literally
children
would say
are not
that.
at.
I would say it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just I don't.
I
care.
literally just need a place besides my house.
It needs to be in a
with my
safe
children.
area.
Yeah.
Okay, near my house, which we always have lived in safe areas. So I go to the guy's hotel. He was hot as fuck, and he had like a huge penis, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great." That was a lie.
Not so much.
So we got there.
That was a lie. We determined it
That
was
was
a lie.
So I'm putting the microphone closer to my face. So this guy, I get there, and he was like, you know me, I'm like, go in, get down to it, especially if I'm at a
you
hotel.
ready to fuck, baby?
No, it's because I get like nervous when I'm at a hotel room because I don't know what's going to happen or what's, whatever.
Yeah.
So I just go in and like start sucking his dick. So I suck his dick, da-da-da-da. And he came in like 2 minutes from me sucking
Yeah,
his
girl.
dick. And he didn't even say like, hey, I'm going to come. Maybe you should stop. So he was like,
I
that's
like
okay.
to know. Give me a warning, man.
So he's like, maybe we should stop, like, let's just take a break and da-da-da. And everyone in the world, I am not cuddling you. I'll cuddle Megan. I'll cuddle Carrie.
Thanks, baby.
I'll cuddle like my girlfriends that I know. I'll cuddle some guy friends that I know. But it's only if I know you're not going to have any type of crazy attachment to me. Like, we ain't falling in love. Mr. Mocha's my dude. Even though I want to choke him out sometimes, he's my dude. Okay? Yeah. So anyways, he wants to like sit in the bed and like have a whole conversation and da-da-da-da. And 45 minutes later,
You're
we're
like,
still
dude,
talking.
are we fucking again or not?
I'm infuriated on the inside. And I'm like, my pussy's not even going to get wet at this point, dude. So I hope that you're... So I was like, oh, Mr. Mocha's calling me. Sorry, I got to go home. Something's happening with the kids. Bullshit, obviously. So I leave, get home. I hadn't had... Mr. Mocha had been out of town for like 9 days. All right.
Like, I'm gonna need that.
That was my first play date in 9 days because, the kids were little. Like, we just had a lot of stuff happening.
Yes,
you know?
I know.
So
I know. I'm there.
I walk in the door. Mr. Mocha sees my face, and literally I start crying. So I
didn't get the dick I was expecting.
I didn't even get any penis. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And he was like, okay, there's nothing wrong with you. The dude sucked, and he was lame, and da-da-da. And I was like, but Daddy, he literally bent me over the bed and fucked the hell out of me. And I was
there
like,
you go.
I woke up like
That's right, Mr. Mocha.
Again, I woke up and I was like, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. I felt like
This
a fucking
is
new
Mary
person.
fucking
Yeah, I'm like,
Poppins.
oh, who wants some breakfast the next day?
Yep.
So anyways, yeah, that's our stories for today, guys.
Yeah, I don't
We got a lot of listeners. Thank you for everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
guys.
Wait, we got let's call out some shout outs to some people.
Oh, okay.
We got Dark Mr. Clean. That sounds exciting.
Mr. Clean.
We got this guy named Alex. Okay. With the glasses.
Hold on, I want to
Okay,
see.
I'll show you. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe we should not call people out.
Well, maybe not. They might not like it.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know. Do you like
Naughty
it?
laugh.
Not. Do you like it? Not. Give
And
us a
we
thumbs
still
up.
have
Happy?
Gentleman GTL. Yep. He's
me
got
see.
really good like body pic on there.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna need you to
Okay.
send a pic in your gray
I might
sweatpants,
need
sir.
I might need another pic of that one.
Yeah. Are you from the Atlanta area?
Do you travel to Atlanta?
Right. We're gonna make him get off. Okay, so we should probably stop talking.
So no, I have something coming up next week, but I can't talk about it yet.
Then no
'cause
talk
I don't
about
wanna
it.
jinx it.
No, then
but
no.
I'm kind of excited about it, so we gonna see. We will see next week how it goes.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about the weekend.
About the weekend, what are you doing, Naughty?
I have a visitor from Dallas.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man, that's some good shit. When you got men flying in to come see
She
you.
doesn't live here. She lives near. Don't you live in Texas, Naughty?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio, so it's
Yeah.
like a 5-hour drive.
Okay, still
Oh,
though,
yeah, that's
5
really-
hours.
yeah, that's a long
Man,
drive.
Come on, girl, that's pretty. I'm like,
She's right.
I feel like I'm asking a lot for like a 45-minute drive in Atlanta.
Oh no, I've had so many dudes that are like, yeah, I live on the South Side. So if you're not from Atlanta, the South Side is far away from where we are.
Yeah, we're like northeast.
Yeah.
I'm even farther
Yeah.
northeast than Miss
So
Mocha.
people saying like, oh, I'll come in from the South Side. You're like, okay, are you sure?
All right.
Here's the thing. I do have like a little complex about driving to the South Side. And it's not because it's the South Side. It's because I just have so much other shit to do. I'm like, I can't. By the time I get off work
can't,
and get my
yeah.
like mind together, I'm like, yeah, I can't drive all the way out
Well,
there.
to me, that's a bunch of time
So
away
Naughty,
from my kids. But
you're going to have to come on next week and tell us about your play date.
Yep.
Yes, I will. And then
Have you seen this? Have you seen this guy before, or a new one?
Yeah, I met him Flash from Scarlet.
Oh, okay.
Scarlett's a hoe hookup.
Well, at least you already know what
Y'all
you're getting.
know already. At this point, you know I hook my girls up.
No,
I
I feel
know,
the
I
same
love
way. Like so
it.
many people are like, "Are you sure you want to share this
Oh,
person?"
Carrie just texted me like 2 weeks ago. She was like, "Okay, I had some good dick appointment.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you his name?" And I'm like, yes, please. I was
Yep.
like, can he do daytime? And she's like, I think so. And I'm like, hells yes, give me that number. What's his STC name?
I can't do daytime, but
Oh, daytime is my best.
Well, I know that's why, but
I
you
gotta do
know,
it when the kid.
That's what slut sisters are for.
that's what?
Slut sisters are for.
Oh, facts.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Like I always give referrals like, oh, you need to play with so-and-so. Or
Yeah.
so if Carrie or Megan message me, I'm like, do you know this guy? Like, oh yeah,
Like,
he was really good.
Oh
or,
yeah.
Yep.
Or
mhm.
maybe not. No.
But I know, I always say,
I actually don't say that. I always say like, well, this is what was really good. I told you I always find something good.
no, but I always just
find
say you
something
might
good.
like it, even if I don't like
Well,
it.
yeah, because everyone's different, so
Yeah.
you never know. Or maybe they were having an off day or
Because
something.
and I also have friends that are like more passionate about sex. Like they like more passion, which is super weird because I've been super into that lately. I think I'm super hormonal.
I'm
Like,
sorry, but
what the
I like
fuck?
a mix. I want like you to choke me, but also like kiss me soft, but then like smack my ass, but then like fingertips run against me. Like I want all of it. Give me all of it. I want rough and soft.
No,
I want like
I think I
sweet
feel the same
and
way.
I want like rough. Like I want all
Oh
the
my
shit.
God, we got some hands up.
Yes.
Daniel put his hand
They
up.
want all, yes.
Where are you from,
Yeah.
Daniel?
Oh, he's
Let's
from
see.
me. He's one of mine.
Oh, look at
Hey,
that.
Daniel. No, that's not him.
Obviously, that's not him. Okay.
That's not his real picture.
Daniel, we're going to need to see a real photo of you, sir, if you're raising your hand.
He's
I'm just
kinda
kidding.
young.
Yeah.
No, he's one of mine. He's sweet.
We all shut the fuck up.
Why? That's fine.
Wait.
What?
I don't know. Somebody else did something.
Oh,
It
trying to
keeps
get in?
beeping.
Trying to chime in?
I don't know. So sorry that we're just rambling, guys. Does anybody, before we like,
Have any good stories?
yeah,
or
does anybody have any good
questions?
stories or anything from the week? Or
Yesterday,
You what?
I got a black eye yesterday.
you got a
Black
black
eye?
eye?
From a dick slapping you in the face?
Naughty. No. Pause on that, Naughty, because you had a mess up ankle and
Girl.
a broken face at that Mocha Houston.
Are you
the
just
fuck?
Yesterday I was playing with my dog and I fell flat on my face, sober as shit, and I was like, "Oh fuck, my eye hurts." And then this morning I woke up with a black eye.
You woke up with a black guy?
Yes, a
Black
eye.
eye.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said black guy. I was like,
I like waking up to a black guy.
Oh my God. Scarlett.
Just need to be put in a bubble suit with just like holes in the right area.
Yes, I think that seems to be what you need.
Listen, Mr. Mocha used to actually get mad at me because, okay, so like, I'll give you a little background on me. I used to play like basketball, softball, like I was a competition cheer,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened. I hit like 30 and I just started breaking everything.
Yeah.
I broke both my feet, my toes, I broke nothing when I was doing all those sports.
Yeah.
Not one bone. And then I was like, oh, just kidding. I'm going to fuck everything up now.
Yeah.
Mr. Mocha gets so mad at me. He will like move stuff around in the house and be like, hey, okay, I'm moving this because you're going to fuck yourself up on it.
You're going to
I'm
hit
like,
your
thank
foot.
you. Yeah, exactly. I've broken my toes
Well,
on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Naughty.
My kid told me that I'm too old to play with the dog, and so I shouldn't play with the dog anymore.
Oh my God. All right, we have another guest that just jumped on. Alex, hey. Something happened.
No, it always takes a second.
Does it?
Alex, are you on there?
Hey,
Yeah.
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, the
Got a
accent.
accent.
Ooh.
So I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think about having a regular ball or different guys each time? What would you prefer?
What do I prefer?
Yeah.
I will, in my opinion, I like to just have good dick. So I have regular guys.
Yep.
And I also have guys,
guys?
that are like random if my regular guys aren't available.
Yeah.
But
Both. The answer is both.
yeah, exactly.
For me, I prefer lots of times if it's like good and good chemistry, I would prefer to have a regular.
Mm-hmm.
But because of my schedule with my kids, like I can't fulfill someone as much as they need. So like if there was a single bull, I can only maybe meet you once a week, maybe. So like you're going to need to fuck more than that. So in my opinion, you're going to be fucking other women because I can't fuck you that much. So I feel like lots of times because I'm not as available because I have like younger children, I have to usually go to the man or do daytime if that's available. It's harder for me to have a regular.
I agree with that. And even though I don't have like kids at home or anything like that, because I have like work and my
schedule, yeah.
older children that may or may not pop up at the house,
Yeah, randomly, yeah.
Yes, I can have like regulars, but I can't.
Yeah, I do like the comfortableness of like
Yes.
that person knows what you like. Mm-hmm. You have like a good relationship with them. You don't have to necessarily like do the whole, hey, it's nice to meet you every single time.
Right.
Like it's very like comfortable and easy.
Yep.
So I had a regular for probably a year, and I saw him probably like once or twice a week at least. At that time, my husband wasn't working away from home as much. So I was able to kind of like go to see him a little more often. But now it's like, I don't want to feel pressured where you're relying on me solely for your pleasure. Yep. Mm-hmm. So like, I want you to be able to like get as much as you need. And I know I can't give someone enough where like they definitely would have to see other people. Like I can't see someone more.
I'm not okay with like possession. I want the guy that I'm even a regular.
I think some bulls, it's like some guys, if they don't know that much about the lifestyle, they might not know that many females where, you know, they want to reach out, or if they're trying to be like kind of safe, or maybe they just prefer like being more comfortable with somebody.
But with 90% of my bulls, I always say like, oh, hey, I have this friend.
Yeah.
But I always, and this is just me, but if they're like, oh, I don't want to do that or this or that, I always feel like they have a girlfriend or they're married.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being so serious.
No, well, so the regular that I had for like a year, he was very private in the lifestyle. He didn't really like go to trap or go to parties. Mm-hmm. He just liked that open relationship that he could see more than one if he wanted to, and he could still date, but he had someone that he could fuck, you know, like, yeah. You're not feeling like you're using somebody, that kind of feeling. Like he could still date because he wasn't married, so he could still date, but he was still getting his needs fulfilled, and it was like mutual.
Fantasies.
Right.
Yeah.
And so like, but he only played with like me and one other girl because he wanted to be safe. He didn't want to.
Right.
He was just very private. So
Which is okay
there was
too.
sometimes he'd be like, I really need you. And I'm like, I can't. And so I don't like feeling that pressure. So that's one thing for me. Like, I can't see someone more than like once a week.
Right.
If you expect that, then you probably shouldn't.
And I have to say, like, Alex, this is for you, but if I have like a regular for me is like probably once a month or once every other week, because I'm the same as Megan. Like, I just don't have an open enough schedule to where I can be like, oh, I can see you every Wednesday, or I can see you every Friday, or I don't
want to.
No, exactly.
I
but
just can't.
You don't have the time. Yeah. And no, I don't have children at home right now, but I have a vanilla job. And
Well, I was talking to one guy on my Instagram, and like, he's super sexy. I would totally be down. But he was talking about that he has a friends with benefits right now. He's not really in the lifestyle, but he has a friends with benefits. And he sees her like 4 times a week. I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, okay, first off, I could never do that.
That's more like a boyfriend-girlfriend situation.
No, but they
That's the relationship.
Yeah,
no, but
thank
they
you.
just fuck. They don't like go out on dates.
You're
they
right.
Just fuck. She's like 10 years older than him. She's like super horny. Like, it's a hot wife situation. So she's older than him. She's like has a lot.
So she just wants one bull.
Yeah, I think she likes a regular, and he fucks her good, and so she just like wants to get fucked a lot.
Yeah.
And they live close together.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really convenient and easy.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Wait.
I was like, well, if that's what you're expecting me to be, I cannot fuck you.
So
that
Alex
much.
got to ask us a question. So Alex, like, do you have regulars, or how does your dynamic work?
Yeah, so I guess we've done both, but at the moment we've got a regular, and I think I prefer that.
Do you just feel like
you
it's
build up, kind of chemistry and stuff,
Do you feel like it's more safe?
Yeah, I suppose so.
safer? And do you feel like there's more of a connection, or like you like that passion kind of feeling between the two of them?
Yeah, definitely. It's more intimate, which is something that I like.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about like anything shady happening. And I know that sounds like crazy, but sometimes, there still are single dudes and single or couples or whatever that will try to do some fuck shit. Like, honestly, those.
Well,
yeah, totally. I mean, she's still my girlfriend, right? I want her to be happy and safe.
Right.
So I think that helps.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, and that was when I first started playing alone, and I think that made my husband feel safer, is because he trusted him, he knew him, he knew like our dynamic, that he would like not let me drive if I'd, been drinking or anything. Like he felt like I was safe with him. So I think that helped. But does that, like, are you guys a hot wife, or what's your dynamic?
I don't know. I try not to put a label on it, but I suppose, I'd be a cuck.
Yeah.
I mean, there's many different labels.
There's so
you
many...
can be a cuck, and you could be a stag. You could be there's a voyeur, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of different
I am
names.
not in a box, so I
Yeah.
feel you. I do not like to be put in a box.
Yeah.
Don't tell me who I can and can't fuck.
I think
because I'm gonna want to do that. I'm gonna want to do all of
we've
it.
had Mr. Mocha and I've had many different names, but we didn't even know that we had different names until
I didn't
pandemic.
either.
I was like,
I just do what I want,
and
then
I'm a slut, and I'm also like a hot wife.
I kind of like this, but I kind of like this too. Oh,
Right.
And I like a little bit of this.
Right. I mean, like, I think there's.
That's why I always say I'm a greedy slut, because I want it all.
No, I mean, I agree with that, because I definitely am kind of. We're both. Like I said, I realized that we were kind of whatever. We didn't have just one specific dynamic,
to me,
which was
like,
great.
I don't like being. What if I meet somebody and it's not necessarily the typical thing I would do, but I'm just feeling it at that moment. I want to be able to do that. I don't want to feel like I can't do that if I want to. Are you letting somebody on?
No.
Oh. You're messing with it.
No, I don't know what's happening. Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, you're good. Go pee.
You're not supposed to say it online.
Oh, just kidding.
I mean, everyone's seen my videos.
Yeah, it's okay. Megan's going to take a break.
Somebody might get off because I have to go.
Oh my God. No one's going to. Yeah, true story.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
So does anybody else have any more questions? Alex, thank you so much for jumping on.
But don't get off. Don't close with me gone.
We're not closing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Alex.
No, I just said thank you.
Oh yeah, thanks again for jumping on. Anytime, like I said, we've said to several people, if you have any questions that you think of, 10 hours from now, we're on Twitter. Either one of us try to check Twitter at least, once a day. So if you think of anything else that you just want to know.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Yay.
Okay, finally. What's up, love?
So, tell me your opinion on everything. Tell me your opinion.
Oh my God.
No, tell me your opinion on just one bull, what Alex said. I know you said you have both, but tell me your opinion on, do you have regulars? Do you have just one or two? Do you have 15? Like, how does it work for you?
I definitely fall more on the 15 side, but I have some bulls that I've known for years, and I consider some of my closest friends. And I mean, I guess I would consider them my regulars, but they also know I'm a huge slut. So it's, I see them privately and I see them in group situations, and that's just what I prefer. I always tried to find regulars, but I also like the novelty of new people. You know, it keeps things fresh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it keeps that spontaneity going. Like you were saying, like the best encounters are sometimes spontaneous and surprising.
Organic.
And not to say that my regulars can't do that, because they do, but there's just really something special about getting to know someone new.
You just get a little, that little extra something here and there.
Agreed.
I feel like out of the three, like, I feel like you guys, both your husbands, like, vet your men for you, or kind of like.
No, but here's the thing. In the beginning, Mr. Mocha didn't. Do you know what prompted him to do that? Because I had
You had enough bad experiences?
So we went to a meet and greet. Mr. Mocha had my phone in his pocket. We never hide anything from each other, okay? So we're on the way home from the meet and greet. And Mr. Mocha looks at me and says, so I don't want to be mad at you tomorrow. So I want to know what this text was all about. So it was some guy that I'd met like years before. And he was like, it said, oh, no love anymore or something like that. And then it was, God, what did he say? He said, no love anymore. He was like, I haven't heard from you in a while. Anyways, like some long text. Mm-hmm. And I just looked at him. I was like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know why you're upset, because I have nothing for him. Like, it was just like, it was literally a text, just him being like a kind of a dickhead.
Or he was probably like lonely at home, and he's like, who can I text?
And it was a guy that I had like talked to several times, but I never even played with the guy. So Mr. Michael was not okay, which he's always okay. Yeah. But that, you know, we're people. We've had our moments. So he, long story short, like we have a little argument on the way home. We get home and I was just like, no big deal. Are you okay? Like, are you upset at me? He's like, no. So from that moment on, I just told him, I was like, listen, maybe I'm just too nice and I need you to say certain things so that way it just helps in general. It will help me in general if you could just quotations vet them. Yeah. Because then I won't be.
Because he'll get right to the nitty gritty. Exactly. And you'll be like,
and for me, like I'm going to flirt a little bit. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that. Because, exactly.
That's me.
Before I met Mr. Mocha, I was single. Yeah. So I just said all kinds of fuck shit. So I was literally a fuck boy, but a girl. I'm like, oh, you want some pussy?
Kara was like, what's your vetting? She's met a couple new guys lately, and she's like, what's your vetting process? Because I changed mine. And I'm like, bitch, I just like talked to him for a little bit. And I'm like, hey, you're hot. Let's try it.
Yeah, do you want to fuck?
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Do you want to fuck?
Like, I actually don't go through SDC most of the time. I usually meet mine like very randomly, like either through some app or like maybe they are a subscriber, maybe they're on my Instagram. Right. Like I just like if they say the right stuff.
Pause. What? So Scarlett shared something. I guess when we were talking about pussy, and you know we're still new to Twitter.
Eating pussy.
Yeah. When I'm still new to Twitter Spaces, but it says the only acceptable excuse when it comes to not eating pussy is I don't have a tongue. Lost it in a pussy eating tournament back in 98.
Yes, bitch. Well, here's my thing, okay?
Oh, wait. We have another person. Go ahead.
I eat pussy and I suck dick. So to me, I'm like, you know what? I don't like your excuses. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I will worship your cock and I will live between your thighs. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, let's go. Like, so I just don't understand when people are not at least somewhat willing.
Look at this profile picture right here at the top.
What?
I have a confession to make.
What?
So I had some on Sunday fun day, and I met a potential who might become a regular. I don't know, but I did eat his ass, so that happened.
You did what? Eat his ass?
Eat his ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get it.
Here's the thing. I know like a lot of guys have
I kind of like it.
Here's the thing. I know a lot of.
I like it.
I know a lot of guys though have a thing about it, and that kind of pisses me off. It doesn't piss me off, but it like throws me back because what does it matter?
It's all in their head. They just don't want to see.
It's a pride thing or a guy thing.
Gay.
Like, we need a guy's opinion on why it's not okay to
like,
say.
Do you like eat a girl's ass?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're probably gonna like it.
Yeah.
Too. Just
because
let me
here's
come
the thing:
on.
if I
let
eat
me
your
try
ass,
it and tell me if you like it, baby.
exactly. If I eat your ass, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not like naming names around.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not gonna.
We'll
share.
talk about it because it's exciting to us because there's not a lot of guys that are secure enough to be like, oh yeah, she ate my fucking ass, dude.
I don't know. I eat a lot of.
I love the guys
I feel like
who
I eat a
love it.
lot of ass.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the guys that are into it. Like,
Yeah.
they want it.
Like,
You know, that's
let
awesome.
me get everywhere. Like,
Right.
where can I bring you pleasure? All of these places. That's one extra place I can bring it to you.
Right. And
Okay.
again, like if you like your ass getting ate, and you, even if you want me to play with your fucking ass, what do I care? And who am I going to fucking tell?
Yeah, that's
'Cause
why I say if they lean
if you
into
say
it,
to me,
they want it.
hey,
They just don't want to say
Mrs.
it.
Mocha, please don't mention this on your podcast. I'm not going to say shit.
Yeah.
Because that's your fucking business or that's our
Yep.
fucking business. Because as much business as I do throw out there on the podcast, there's a lot of things that I
Yeah.
don't say that I
Yes.
could totally say.
We are very respectful
Yes.
of people's privacy.
We don't want you to be like, well, damn, I can't do that again because this bitch tells everything on the podcast.
Yeah, we want that good dick.
Yeah, we want you
I
to
ain't
come
gonna
back.
tell if
We
you
want
want
you to
to
come back.
keep something secret.
Okay, I'm probably in the minority here, but I just don't put my tongue on boy butts.
I mean,
Put my tongue on.
On
okay,
boy
hot
butts.
wife. Wait. So,
Did you say boy
wait.
butts?
If your ass is not freshly clean, I'm not putting my tongue on it, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I need to watch that you've walked out of the
Usually-
shower, and
You
I'll do
usually
it.
have a pretty good clue. I feel like if you're like sucking balls, you have a pretty good clue if you're good.
Well, here's
Yeah, mine was
the
very-
thing is that I'm not sure. A lot of times when they're trying to like shave and stuff, they're not reaching back there and like cleaning off their anus area. And I am, you know, it's sometimes it's fuzzy and this. No.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
I'm just,
Fuzzy.
for me. I love the women who do. I tip my hat to you all, but it is not for me, and that's why I never insist on anybody doing it to me. If they want to eat my ass, I will be in glorious heaven if they do that because I love having my ass eaten.
No, but that should be a
But
rule for
I'm-
men also. That should be
I'm very upfront that I will not reciprocate that. And so if
Well,
they were,
and
if
if
they were to be like, well, I'm not going to eat your ass, I'm like, fair enough.
But if you've had a discussion, because I've had several times a discussion that, hey, if you want me to eat your ass, like it needs to be shaved and it needs to be fucking clean. Mr. Mocha just came downstairs. He just
Don't
made a
worry.
whole
Guys
face.
that I know that are really into it, they do groom their asses. Like, I know that's not typical grooming for most men, but the guys that I know that are really into having their ass eaten, they do groom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I think they prep for that if they know they like it. You know?
Yeah. Like,
Same
I was
way
just down
I
there
do
balls and
when
then
I
he was
know.
like, oh, you're gonna eat my ass? Okay.
Yeah, same
I
way
know, I mean,
I
like,
shave
prep
and do
when
all
I
that
want
shit.
Anal,
Yeah.
so I prep. I do my due diligence when I want a cock in my ass. So
There you go. You expect the same courtesy, right?
I
Right.
would
If I'm
expect
going to
the
stick
same
my,
courtesy,
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm still not putting my tongue on boy butts.
But I think,
I love that she's
I
saying
think-
boy butts.
I think that if that is like something that you're going to
That's so
do, it
cute.
should be a discussion. And only because, like, I want someone to discuss that with me if they want anal.
Oh,
and
well-
I want that because, just like you said, I want to do a little porn star prep.
Yeah.
So
I
for
feel like guys always
clean
say
your
to me,
butthole, man.
I feel like guys always say, "Hey, is it okay if I lick your ass? Hey,
Mr.
can I
Mocha's
eat
not
your
allowed
ass?"
to be down here anymore.
I feel like guys always ask me that. Hey, are you okay with me eating your ass? Because they'll say, "Are you like ask me if I'm okay with anal?" And I'm like, probably not. And they're like, "What about a finger or a tongue?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine with that."
I mean, here's the thing. I'm okay with just like with my pussy. I'm okay with if some guy eats my ass if my ass is clean. But I've been dancing at a party for 5 fucking hours.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't particularly want you in my
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah. I can
Wipes
go
or
in and
not?
get some wipes for the pussy.
I don't
but
want to.
For the pussy?
For my ass?
No, I
won't do
said
that.
for the pussy, not the ass.
I will prostate massage till the cows come home.
You'll do what?
She'll prostate massage.
Oh my God, she'll prostate massage.
Okay,
Mr. Mocha just covered his asshole, hot wife. And he walked
He
upstairs.
brought us a drink and he covered his ass. He was like, ooh.
Give me a pair of gloves and a bottle of lube, bend over and get ready to enjoy some fun because I will sit there and spend a long time rubbing your prostate and jerking your cock and having a blast with that.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay. I like it.
Here's the thing.
Boy butts.
I have done that before,
The quote of the night, boy butts.
and it's a secret, but we're here today.
What, prostate? Or rubbing the
Yes.
prostate? Oh, man.
But I did it with a dildo.
Oh. Like, so, but it wasn't
I
pegging?
stuck the dildo. No. I just stuck it with my hand. Like, I held it with my hand. I didn't, like, put a strap on.
Oh, okay. But you used a dildo
And I
and
jacked the
shoved
dick
it
at
in
the
their
same
ass.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they asked for it, and
Yeah.
I was super fucking surprised. And this was a
I
few
have
years
a lot
ago.
of guys ask for that shit.
No, I do have guys ask for that, but it's almost like Mr. Mocha cock blocks me. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? It's all gone, homie. Where's your Red Bull?
I drank it all.
Jesus.
Sorry.
There you go. Here's a drip.
And I gotta say, the reason that I use the gloves is because I'm scared that my fingernails would scratch them.
Or
Because
are you ever
the-
scared that
very,
you'll
very
have
sensitive.
shit in your fingernails? Like, let's
Yes.
just be real.
I'm honestly, I'm like less worried about that because that's what nail brushes are for than I am
Then
about
you're scratching them.
scratching them or damaging them. And if
Yeah.
you've got
So
super,
sick.
and if you've got long nails, like I know Cuckolder Scarlett has those gorgeous
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
Mine
yeah.
aren't as
About that.
fabulous and long as y'all's. Mine aren't that
Yeah,
fabulous.
mine are short
No,
too.
I miss it.
You put a bunch
Like-
of cotton balls down the glove fingers, and you can still do prostate massage
I
with a bunch of
tried
cotton
it.
balls with a glove on,
tried it.
and you don't have to worry about scratching as much. You can
Okay.
like cushion up your nails, and
Okay,
you can do
see-
that.
So how many guys out there that are listening to the podcast right now are man enough to admit
Our
that
hard
they
as
like
a rock because you
they
want your
like-
prostate massage.
their ass played with
My
or
husband
licked?
just came in while we were talking about it. And he had a big smile on his face. He's like,
Oh, I would totally massage your husband's prostate.
Okay,
I would.
so Scarlett's like, I would totally massage his butt. Yes, Scarlett! Oh my gosh. How have we not met yet? Oh my
Oh, wait,
gosh.
somebody's-
this
Any
is so-
day of the week. Any day
Oh.
of the week. But I can't do it because my nails are so long. But is that D?
Oh wait, Alex raised his hand. Yes,
Oh,
Alex.
yes,
Woo!
baby. Okay, I
If
haven't
you're ever in the
actually,
Atlanta
like,
area, you have our Twitters now, so
Yes.
you know we're in.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've actually like really massaged a prostate though. Like I've pegged a guy. I like have spread the cheeks full on, like ate some ass.
No, I fingered a butt before.
But I don't. I mean, I have too. But
But
like,
I had.
but like I
so,
don't know if I've actually like really worked the prostate.
Let me just say that
I need to work
I
on that.
said, like, I have
Anybody
nails.
want to do that with me?
I have nails, and he legit turned around and he was like, "I don't care," and I was like, "Okay." I was so scared though. I had to do it like super slow because I was so scared that I was gonna like hurt him. Because I know me as a woman, like I won't let people play with my pussy if you have long nails. Like,
Oh no,
fuck
I
you,
go
man.
in there
oh wait, we got a
easy,
request
baby.
here.
I go in there easy.
Let's see,
Let me
stun at
slide up
8.
in there.
Stun
Let
at
me
8.
Slide up in there.
You're on, buddy.
Man, I need some pussy. I haven't had that in a little bit.
We have Stunner 8
Oh,
on, but he's
Stunner
muted.
8.
You're muted.
You gotta unmute, baby.
I'm dead. He ain't on.
Oh,
He was just kidding.
just kidding. Sorry.
Hey, we're just talking shit about you. Good thing
We
you jumped on.
thought you chickened out and you didn't want to talk to us.
Do you like your prostate played with? Be honest.
Yes, I do.
Okay, look at you.
I like a man
We
that can be
appreciate that.
honest with what he needs.
So you've actually had that done before, or you want it to be done?
I want it to be done.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. All right.
We got a little fantasy here.
I like it. I like it. And we have Stag with his hand up and Alex.
Do
That's
you
fucking
feel?
awesome. And
Do you
Senna.
feel like you're scared to ask for that?
Yeah.
Because of like, I know this is like
the
so
stigma?
political. Yeah, but
No,
just
it is.
It's
I feel
a
like
stigma, or
guys-
like guys would be like, oh my God. So here's the thing.
That makes you gay if you like anything in
Yeah,
your ass.
right.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
So Stunna 8 and Alex and Stag, we're gonna say I have encountered more men that actually like that.
Yes.
But they will only do it if Mr. Mocha's not home. Here's the thing. Mr. Mocha doesn't give a fuck. If I did that, he would just be like, yeah, that's good for you. I'm glad you're excited, honey. Just because it's not his thing, he's not going to be mad because it's your thing. Or he's not going to be like, oh my God, this is, whatever. Oh, hold on. We got reserve Stag coming in. A lot of people have got a lot of things to say about it.
I think most women, if they are very sexually open, they do not care.
Reserve Stag. Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Hey. You want to weigh in on this?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that I think that, I love eating pussy. I don't know why, most of the men are not into that or something like that. But I also love, getting my ass eaten as well. So
I really think it's a stigma. Like Megan said, it's a stigma. Like a lot of guys, it's a pride thing, and you don't want your homeboys or whoever to know, like, I'm doing this, or some chick is doing this to me. Like,
it's like anything with the ass.
Yeah, like, come on.
You gay.
We're in fucking 2021.
No, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
And the most important part is you want to make them happy, right? You want to give them the most pleasure that you can give them. And if they prefer something like that, I mean, what's wrong with trying that at least, right?
I agree.
That's my point.
I agree.
So Reserve Stag, did you have a question, or were you just jumping in?
I was just jumping in, sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all. Did you have something to say about the ass eating?
Yeah, not quite that part, but the other part. I'm here with my wife as well. She's blushing vixen here. So
hello, wife, blushing
nice.
vixen. Hey, girl.
She's, well, of course, kind of blushing over here now.
Don't blush. No one knows who you are. We're still private.
You're fine. You're good.
No, and we honestly, we appreciate that so many men are coming on to say, yeah, that I have a hard time saying I can't do this or I can't do that, because it's fair. Like, to me, we live in lifestyle should be a fair society, and I don't mean to be super political about it, but it should be a fair society. Everyone should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and no one say anything about it.
Well, but I think I told you one time that I actually talked to somebody who was male who was bisexual, and he hadn't really been to trap, he hadn't been to a lot of those places, but he was so surprised. I was like, that was the first bisexual male that I'd really talked to that was very openly bisexual.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was so surprised that I had never seen a male, like, suck another male's dick. He's like, wait, at Trap, you've never seen that? I was like, no, I've never seen that.
No, because at Trap,
I feel like
Atlanta,
it is very still, it's the most taboo thing still.
Yep.
And I hate that. I'm like, you know what? Men should, if something you want to explore, I have so many men who message me, and they either like want to be by forced almost.
But here's the thing,
because it's like they really do want to, but they feel kind of bad about it, or like they're just kind of curious about it, and I'm like, I hate that they can't just explore that, and it's
because how is it fair for and
it's totally fine for me to like lick all over a
coming
clit.
Out, but it's okay for Megan and I to be bisexual, and that's like such a turn on. But what if I had a fantasy of Mr. Mocha getting his dick sucked by a chick and a dude?
Yeah,
he would never be comfortable with doing that because that's like a whole stigma. So
Yeah.
like, why would we do that? And
Yeah.
sorry, reserved stag, that we kind of cut you off. But if you and your blushing wife have any more questions, jump in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was. Oh, by the way, I'm here, single guy, basically single Asian, brown Muslim guy here. So I think it depends on the society that you live in as well, because like in our environment, yes, I'm going to be very honest with you that I am kind of like terrified asking for a woman to eat my ass, to be honest.
I mean, here's the thing. I think that you should, for Mr. Mocha and I, to get more into like, I want to say kinkier things.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but there is like swinger world, and then there is kink.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely
Splash
different.
Mocha is definitely kink. There's different things that are more kink than what we're doing. So I think that for everybody, you just got to figure out what group. I know that sounds terrible. It's almost like we're in high school, but you got to find that your
What you
your
like, what you
posse,
need.
yeah.
Yeah, what you like, what you need, where you fit.
Because I can assure you there's a lot of slut sisters that may or may not eat ass. Am I
But
lying?
I feel like even if we don't, though, we're not judgmental
No.
of who wants it or likes it.
And you
It's
can't
still
be
very,
upset
like-
because someone says to you, hey, no, I
If
don't
that's
want to
their
do
thing
that or
not
whatever.
their
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's their thing or it's not their thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Like everyone can have their boundaries.
But to me, it's always been this is just the comments for Stag, but if you have a profile, like whatever you're on, if you're on SDC, if you're on Cassidy, if you're on Lifestyle Lounge, whatever the hell you're on, if you're honest up front, at least you have the option of people saying no or yes or no
Yeah.
really quickly.
They
Like,
know what you
no, I don't want
like.
to do that, or yes, I do. Because Mr. Mocha and I, when we first got in Lifestyle, and it was more of a like no. He was automatically like a no. But I was okay if the guy was like, yeah, I need someone to eat my ass and play with it and whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I can do that. No big deal. For me, but it wasn't his cup of tea. But you may find, I think you'd be surprised on how many couples you will find that actually are okay with that.
Yeah, that are fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah. But real quick, we're going to take some comments from Reserved Stag because we kind of cut him off a few times.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No big deal. Reserved Stag, are you still there?
Yeah. I honestly, it was just to kind of shout out to the rest of the guys. I find it the more you kind of talk about it openly, the more accepting it could be. Therefore, guys can kind of come out of their shell and, admit some of that too, right? Because
for sure.
I relate very much on the upbringing. I was Mexican American, raised Roman Catholic, and strict upbringing and all that shit. But when I got old enough to date and stuff like that, I kind of made it that rule to just be really right up front, because at least if you guys aren't on the same page, you'll kind of know that right away. And it's like, all right, fuck it, you gotta, it was a nice dinner. We kind of hung out with a friend, but it's not gonna work.
And
or the
like,
flip side,
No, I think that's good. Yeah,
I
think
agree
that's
with
awesome.
that completely, because I've even told like several of our like single guy friends or single female friends or couples or whatever they are, like, to me, it's best to just say who you are up front versus the shock later, like one.
Yeah, just be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it, I know some of those things. When I told my wife now, she's like, yeah, I didn't really know you said that, or I didn't want to repeat it just because I kind of shot it over, because I had, some experience with other guys as well. And I kind of brought that up, and I tried to bring
made it up.
And the thing is if just like.
And, I brought it up so quick because it was like, if you're not into this, it's super cool. But as we kind of dove into the lifestyle, I found myself being, both of us more of a switch role. So we always play with that. It's that power play a little bit, which we enjoy.
Right. And again, it's easier I feel like our relationship, Mr. Mocha and I's relationship, was such a good success because from day one he was super honest about exactly what he liked, and we have been the same way on SCC, on Cassidy, on whatever website that we're on. We've always been like, well, this is who we are, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. No big deal.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
because we've said several times on different episodes, you're not always going to be somebody's cup of tea. So who cares?
Yep.
And if you're not, then
Be you.
fuck them.
They like it or they don't.
And not literally. Fuck them with a middle finger, you know? But thank you so much for jumping on. We probably should jump off pretty soon. We've been on for a minute.
I know. I think it's been
We've been on for like 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
I'm about to fall asleep.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to fall asleep.
I might have to take a nap before I drive home.
Thank you to Stunna 8 and Alex and Stag and Reserved Stag. We really appreciate like all of the honesty on the episode.
We do.
And
I love when you guys chime in.
Yeah, we love when
Different perspective.
Yes, when men too will just say like how they feel about something. Like I know Twitter is more of like a secret life, but we want more men to be like that.
And just like we are trying to be more okay with like being a slut and owning that and being okay with that type of title.
Right.
And I feel like the more guys that talk about all of those things, same thing. Mm-hmm. It will be more accepted.
Right.
It's not as taboo. It's not as big of a deal. You guys are able to get what you need and what you like and what you want.
Right.
Because you are you're kind of paving the way for some of those men who are maybe too nervous to say that.
Because
so I think
like
that's
we've said
I think that's
several
really
times,
awesome.
like
I think
Mr. Mocha.
The more that women are sexually empowered, the more that they empower everybody around them.
Well, just
because that is just how women do.
Yes.
And then the more that other people, the more that we own our sexuality and are comfortable with all of the nuances and the desires and the different things that we want, the more that other people feel free to express their own desires, because we're going to accept that. Because of the struggles that we've gone through to accept our own.
Yeah, and we're willing to take care of those same needs and wants and desires as well.
And we want the men to be just as comfortable, whether or not they're using their real name or a fake name or whatever. Sometimes I know it just feels good to say, this is what I'm doing.
We want to be a safe place for them to be able to say that. So we got
another guest on, and this will be our last guest because we might have to go to bed soon.
Yeah, I gotta drive home.
Live to Train. Are you on? Did you just want to say hello, or did you have a question?
No, I kind of just wanted to add into something you were talking about.
Okay.
You know,
go ahead.
When it comes to guys getting their ass beat and whatnot, I was a lot like Mocha in the beginning. Like, it was never going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
But I was with this girl who, let's be honest, if there was a female bull, it would have probably been her. And she kind of just said, look, you can't say you don't like something you won't try.
Until you try it, you don't know.
Agreed with that.
I'm telling you, nowadays, if there's a woman that wants to spread my ass cheeks and tongue the fuck out of my hole, dude, I've never come so hard in my life.
I love it.
Yes, I love it too.
And again, like, just like we have, and not to be so like emotional, so crazy, but you know,
I don't know.
You know, that's not my life. I ain't crying, bitch. Don't worry about that. But just like we like to sexually empower women, we also want to sexually empower men, because
for sure,
masculinity is not based on if some bitch eats your ass. And I'm going to just be honest. Like, we're going to say it in hood terms here.
Yeah.
If some bitch eats your ass, you're good, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
It's fine. It doesn't take away from your manliness.
No one gives a fuck.
If you haven't tried it and you're thinking about it.
We have a bunch of laughs on that because I said if some bitch eats your ass.
No.
Here's the thing. One of our slut challenges was was
exactly
eat
what
a
that guy
bull's
said.
ass.
Exactly what that guy said. If you have not tried it, you do not know if you like it.
Right. And Mr.
So
Mocha.
you cannot say if you don't like it or not.
Mr. Mocha had a birthday before he met me. This was way long
We
ago.
about to go in.
And he said that someone did try to do that, and he was very scared. No. This is before me. Before me. So
I was about
10
to say,
years
I don't
plus.
think I tried to do that.
There was someone that tried to do that to him, and he let them do that, and he was like, okay, it was okay. But, it's not something he's interested in. No, but he did try it. Yeah.
So he tried it. It wasn't his thing. That's fine.
Exactly.
There you go.
So, but just like Live to Train said, and Megan said, don't knock it until you try it.
Yeah.
I always try new shit, because there's plenty of times that I've said on this podcast, oh, I'm not drinking anyone's cum, or I'm not doing this. And I was like, you know what?
And then you drinking
These
that
motherfucking
cum,
bitches
baby.
do this all the time.
So I'm like,
let me taste some cum.
swallow that shit.
No, I told you, though, it was because
I'm
previous
like,
trauma.
I'm eating all that ass.
No,
and you're like,
it was previous
okay,
trauma.
I guess maybe I'll eat some ass.
No, I didn't eat ass. I played with booty.
Bitch, just say it's because I encouraged you to, okay?
No, I always wanted to.
I want to take the credit.
I had to encourage myself to play with an asshole.
Oh, like, it's fine. I do it all the time. You can do it.
And the scare for me, and I'm just going to be honest, is because I always do, if someone's going to touch my asshole, I always do a porn star prep. So,
I don't know.
porn star, I don't want
the moment,
shit on some dude's finger, man.
I'm sorry, but in the moment, I'm just like in it, and I'm like, what
I
you
don't
want?
wanna do that.
Oh, get
I
all
don't
up
wanna
in
do
there.
So
In the moment, I'll do all kinds of shit.
I mean, no. I still have my boundaries, man. Because, again, I don't want to be the stinky ass chick or the stinky pussy chick.
Well, me neither, but I prep for that.
Okay, you prepped for it. That's what I'm saying. If I didn't prep for it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so we're going to
you
say
can control
thank
yourself and what you do.
for Hot Wife. Thank you to Hot Wife. Thank you to Stag. Thank you to Reserve.
Thanks, everybody
Stag.
who came
Thank you,
on for a
Stunna
little
8.
bit.
Thank
Y'all
you,
are
Live to
awesome.
Train. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody that has come and listened. And please feel free to reach out to either one of us.
Yep.
SNSultry13 if you have any questions. On Twitter. Or you can reach out to O-Faces and just give us, 24 to 48 business hours.
I'm usually I check it every day. I check it every day.
Follow me back. That would be great.
I got you,
Who said
baby.
that? Stunna?
Me.
Oh, looky here. I just followed you. There you go.
Oh, I don't have my phone, but I'm going to follow you, too.
You have your phone right there.
I would love
motherfucker.
to definitely talk more and get this experience.
Listen, you just got to tell me. As long as you come over with the clean ass, we're good.
As long as you
I'm
come
just
over
saying.
with the
All you got to do is
Porn
do a
star
little
prep, baby.
Porno prep.
Porn star
I
prep.
got you, okay? I got
If
anybody.
not, you can take a shower over here. Nisha's got something. I'm sorry.
Your friend, Mrs. Mocha.
Mrs. Mocha has someone over here that you can, something over here you can stick up your ass and it
It's
squirts
an ass
water
cleaner.
all
I
over
got
the place.
everyone. Yeah, I got this.
Hey, a good resource is Ruby Ryder. She is an amazing woman she's a sex worker, positive, and she gives regular online webinars about pegging and all things pegging, including PrEP, which anybody who's interested in anal play should be following her.
Okay, what's her name? Ruby what?
Ruby Ryder.
Ruby Ryder. Okay. All right. We got her. We got Ruby.
And she's on
Ruby
Twitter,
Ryder.
and then she has her own website, and so she is kind of the pegging paradise. She is all about that. I think
What?
that's
I'm sorry, am I
actually, that might be
moaning?
the name of her website is Pegging Paradise.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
thank
She's
you.
covering my mouth because I'm moaning because I've only done it once and I kind of want to try it again.
What?
Pegging.
Oh,
much
you're
fun.
such a whore.
I kinda wanna
Okay,
peg
so
somebody.
we just want to give a shout out to the Stag Life Enthusiast. I love his profile. It says Black Lives
Miss
Matter.
Mocha's caressing me.
No,
I
I was
kind of
just trying
like
to be
it.
nice to my
I know.
friend.
I like it.
And it says Dream to Marry a Snow Bunny Hot Wife. I love it.
Wait, what?
And listen, this is a
Thank
Stag.
you.
I love it. Stag Life Enthusiast. Black Lives Matter. Dream to Marry a Snow Bunny Hot Wife. Kinks.
Cute.
FLRQS BABC. I freaking love it. Yep, we followed you. All right, so and then we got the oh dang, my thing went away. We got reserve.
This one?
Mm-hmm. We got Reserve Stag. We followed him. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes,
so
thanks,
excited.
guys.
And a few more people. Like I said, we got Stunna 8. You can definitely DM us. Live to Train, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you so much just in general for you guys being so open about who you are and what you do. Because just like we like to promote Slut Sisters, we also like for men to be completely and sexually open. So
we want you guys to be able to express
you
yourselves however you want to.
Even if you can't say what your real name is, you needed to make up a fake Twitter, whatever the case may be, please feel free to always feel sexually open on our shows. All right?
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. And most importantly, I'd like to just touch upon one thing, that is sexually liberating men. And that's a great point. Like, it's sometimes stigmatized, but this is something that's very important as well. I mean, empowering women sexually as well as men. So
I agree.
We completely agree with that, and that's what we were trying to say in the episode.
We want
just
everyone,
as important for straight men, bisexual men, gay men, whatever the case may be.
There shouldn't be a stigma.
Yeah, there's no.
You should be able to express yourself and try things how you want to.
Yes, lifestyle is supposed to be a judgment-free zone, and we're here to be those judgment-free ladies.
Exactly.
So like I said, we appreciate the Stag for coming on.
No judgment here.
Yeah, Reserve Stag Stunna 8. Thank you so much, Live to Train and Alex. You guys are super awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you. We actually have to get off because we've been on for like 2 hours.
Sure.
And
bye, guys.
4 minutes.
We love all of you.
Anyways, we thank you guys so much for being on, and thanks for all the support. And goodbye from the Mochas. And
bye, guys.